showers and storms throughout the afternoon. Highs once again reaching 90. Tonight's lows will fall into the low 70s. Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast is coming up. In DeKalb County, the district attorney says her employee was inside her own home on the 4th of July and hit by gunfire. Police believe it may have been celebratory gunfire, but DeKalb police have made 2 arrests in connection with the shooting. Her name is Lakeisha Davis, and DA Boston says she has met with Davis to offer her support. Davis's family, she says, is asking for privacy as the woman continues, and the DA is asking for another prosecutor to be appointed to the case because of a conflict of interest. A Metro Atlanta man is recovered after drowning on Lake Allatoona over the holiday weekend.
Investigators say 28-year-old Fidel Ojwang of Lilburn went off the back of a ski boat on Sunday afternoon near Glade Marina on Lake Allatoona and never resurfaced. With the help of sonar, Department of Natural Resources game wardens located his body in 60 feet of water after midnight Monday morning. They then used a remote-operated vessel to recover Ojwang's body, which has now been transferred to the Bartow County coroner. DNR says 3 other people drowned on Georgia's waterways over the holiday weekend. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
Russia attacks Ukraine with missiles and drones overnight. Britt Clinton reports everything hit its target, pointing to Ukraine's need for more American interceptor missiles.
3 large apartment blocks partially collapsed, some apparently taking direct missile hits with helicopters ferrying water from the river to tackle fires still burning in Kyiv. And for Kyiv's residents, this was another terrifying night of explosions.
The Kremlin says Russian President Putin and President Trump held a business-like 90-minute call over the weekend before those attacks and promised to talk again soon. The massive attack comes before a NATO summit in Turkey this week, where Ukraine President Zelensky will likely request more interceptors. A boil water advisory in Henry County following an operations issue at a water treatment facility. This includes all areas generally south of Turner Church Road, Honey Creek Road, and Snapping Shoals Road, all generally east of I-75. The county is conducting the required water quality testing before lifting this advisory. In the meantime, they're asking customers to conserve water and don't do any outdoor watering until the advisory is lifted. Check your freezer. Publix recalls some of its 10-ounce packages of frozen Greenwise organic blueberries. The recalled lot of frozen blueberries is linked to 12 confirmed E. coli cases so far. They've got a best by date of February 9, 2028, and they were sold across Georgia at Publix stores. Anyone with these Greenwise frozen blueberries are urged to toss them out or take them back to the store for a refund. WSB News Time is 3:03. The Von Hessler Doctrine begins in less than 2 minutes. Right now, we're beginning live team coverage of traffic and weather. We're going to check in first with the WSB 24-hour traffic center and Alex Williams.
A little light at the end of the tunnel on the south side, Veronica. They finally have cleared the crash cleanup to the right shoulder. I-85 southbound, Highway 74, exit 61. All lanes are reopening as we speak. Going to take a while for those delays to shake out leaving I-285, but the good news is that all lanes are back open. Highway 29 still can be an alternate. Do expect some more volume over there than usual. Elsewhere, I can see the volume already increasing into downtown for the afternoon. 85 south hitting the brakes just south of Georgia 400. You're going to stay stacked up as you make your way past North Avenue. 75, 85 northbound also start to get slower from Highway 166 Langford Parkway up toward Peachtree Pine Street. From the TrustDale.com Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Partly to mostly cloudy skies today. Scattered rain showers and thunderstorms for the ride home this afternoon and into the evening hours. Today's high is 90, lows tonight in the low 70s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, an isolated pop-up shower or thunderstorm possible, high 89. Drier conditions on Wednesday with a high of 92.
Right now, it's 88 degrees at 3:04 on 95.5 WSB.
Hour 1 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. I'm your host, Eric Von Hessler. And we've got a full house of doctrinaires. Everyone's here. Tim Andrews is here. Autumn Fisher is here. George Clark is here. Jared Yamamoto is here and wearing his Pulisic World Cup jersey.
I finally got my Poshmark delivery. It actually is not a dupe. It's not a dupe. It's real.
No.
It's real.
That's from the hands of actual child labor.
Sweet.
You got the real thing, man.
Only the best.
Hey, I saved $70 by going through
Well,
that
that's
website.
how it works. That's how it works. I'm not saying anything about that particular website. I think we all know in the clothier industry.
What's Poshmark, and how did you get it cheaper?
It's like a ladies' eBay.
It's a late. It's
Okay.
a ladies'
eBay is non-gender specific.
Yeah, so is it eBay for men? Is that what you're saying?
I would say
I'm not
eBay, you have more men that use it, and I would say
It's just the clothing. It's
just clothes.
But who primarily buys clothing?
All right, huh?
Who primarily buys clothing?
Well, it depends.
Everyone that
Everyone
wears
buys
clothes?
clothing.
Everyone
Dogs.
wears it, but yes, dogs are number one.
All
What
right.
a great start.
All right. So I'm very excited.
Ladies be buying clothes.
You know how they are. You know how they are. And so happy 250. Had a big weekend. Hope everybody had a great July 4th. I don't know, those fireworks might still be going off from D.C. I don't know.
They're beautiful.
We're all coughing from them at least.
All right, the smoke will engulf the entire East Coast.
I gotta say, I stuck around. Did we have? I don't know if we had. I stuck around, because we had people over and stuff, and I was like, oh, that thing didn't start. You didn't start talking until like 11 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I want to see these because we're going to break the record for the greatest fireworks display ever. And I stayed up, and then I gotta say, it kind of got. I mean, nothing against them. I got a little annoyed. It didn't seem to have any rhythm or anything to it. It's just like pow 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 pow. Maybe if you were there,
Beautiful explosions.
yes, beautiful. And so for me, I don't know. Maybe it was a long day or something, and I just in the middle of them, I don't know.
You were tired.
I got somewhat annoyed.
It usually lasts 15 minutes. You're
Well,
like,
it's just a
oh.
continuous sound,
It was
right?
just yeah, I thought
Yeah, a
it didn't
repetitive
seem to
sound.
be. It didn't seem to be worked out with what the band was singing or playing at any
Oh, it
given
didn't sync
time.
up, really?
Well, no, not at all. It was just like they would do "Don't Stop Believin'," except it's not Journey. And so
It's like
kind
the
of
karaoke
had a little bit of it. Listen,
version.
I'm happy for the military people who got their moment in the spotlight. I just would have done it a little differently to where the songs they were singing would have been, kind of worked into the rhythm of the actual fireworks. It seemed like it was like, and then also they kept that stage was like blaringly, like the lights were like moving the whole time. It's like,
Yeah,
aren't
that
I supposed to be?
distracted me too.
I was supposed to be concentrating on the sky here, aren't I not? So it seemed like a lot, and maybe it was just my mood. But about halfway through, I just said, "Oh, I'm going to bed. I can't." This is
You were overstimulated.
I was overstimulated at that point. Yeah, maybe half it was me, maybe half it was them. I don't know. But it was a good July 4th, hotter than hell. But what are you going to do?
Hotter than hell.
As hot as this country is right now.
This country's on fire.
I take it the air has cleared in your area after a day of being away from those fireworks. They had the worst air quality in D.C. for about 20 hours or so anywhere in the world.
Oh, I'm
like
sure.
some of the places that you think of in China or India, whatever, like anywhere in the world. Now it dissipated, and I think it's pretty much gone now. But there was
But
that
it was
moment.
hard even before that.
Yeah.
The air quality was bad because of the heat.
Yeah. Well, it was all of that, and people were
Yeah.
in and out. But hey, look, people were troopers. They evacuated, and they went back in. Whatever. I'm happy.
400,000 people disappeared.
Is that all? I thought it was like 750,000.
Then 150,000 came back.
So,
I mean, that smoke definitely lingers like that. I mean,
well, especially when it's that hot and just everything's
right.
just kind of
It's kind of. I think the humidity just kind of contains it in that area. Because I know, like, and mine's on a much smaller scale, but we were on a cove in Lake Lanier.
Oh, so you had redneck fireworks.
Oh, but this was unprecedented. Like what these people did, they literally put out an entire barge, like imagine like just the bottom of a pontoon, right?
Yeah.
But with like no top, and just had all these fireworks that were on this pontoon, put it out in the middle of the cove, and they had like a little detonator like over on the side that they could launch off different sets.
What could go wrong?
Different groups of
blow-up
fireworks on
barge.
the pond. What's a blow up
It
barge?
was like your Viking funeral thing.
Yeah, it was unbelible. Like I seriously,
there was no
bravo to them.
official. These were just people decided to do this.
These were just people that lived on this cove.
Civilians.
Our Airbnb just happened to be on this cove, and it was an unbelievable
Man,
show.
that was fun, man. Oh, my.
I feel like
How many dogs did we lose?
That's what I was thinking about in D.C.
Oh,
like,
my God, yeah.
Any dog
Poor
within
dogs.
100 miles had to be losing their minds. I mean, this went on. I didn't see the end. I imagine it went on for like 20 more minutes after. Wasn't it like 40 minutes long or something? Or
Sounds about right.
I mean, and there were no pauses, except it seemed like when the band would stop a song, it would kind of pause, and then they would kind of go again together, although there was no coordination of the song and the actual fireworks that were going up. But I mean, if you're a dog, it was just basically 45 minutes of bam, 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 bam.
We shot a tactical nuke off in the atmosphere. That was the final finale. It was beautiful.
Yeah, maybe it was like a cover so that they could like do some nuclear testing.
Well, I think they knocked an asteroid out of it. They didn't want to tell us about it.
Oh,
This is a good cover. Like
You're
it could have hit
welcome.
us. It could have hit us, but it didn't. They just knocked it out of the
I would never take credit for doing that if I
No,
had.
no, of course not.
I
Of course,
mean,
you
with
keep
the
that to
country.
yourself.
Right, I'm very modest.
It's about the country. Am I right?
Like everything I do, it's about America.
Here's something, speaking of America, that I, in doing some, not deep diving, but more reading than usual about the American Revolution and Declaration of Independence and all that, I came across this little item that I did not know. Apparently, America's first millionaire, now we don't know for a fact that he was America's first millionaire, but it's described as likely America's first millionaire, was a founding father. I think he's the only person who signed all 3 documents. His name was Robert Morris. America's first millionaire went bankrupt. He left England, came to the American colonies when he was a teenager, and he became a bigwig in the mercantile industry. And then during the Revolutionary War, his trading ships attacked British vessels, seized their cargo. After the conflict, he became a millionaire, likely the country's first. He later invested in frontier real estate. A good bet made too soon. Morris went bankrupt spectacularly and spent the years 1798 to 1801 incarcerated in a Philadelphia debtor's prison.
Whoa.
So that's a cautionary tale for the millionaires. I just want to say.
Debtor's prison.
We need to bring those back.
Yeah, we still have debt. Well, you'd be in it, wouldn't
Only
you?
for rich people.
I think when you bring them back, you want part of the legislation to say, but not Tim Andrews.
Exactly.
Once that carve-out is there.
Well, the Tim Andrews clause.
People used to, didn't like in England and stuff, like your family would move in with you there in the debtor's prison or something, I feel
Oh,
like.
really?
I don't
those
know.
are the workhouses.
Oh, okay. What? Sometimes.
So, like, if you were destitute, you could go and you would live for free, but you would.
I do think, though, a lot of times in the old-timey prisons, that they didn't really have necessarily like a good staff for food and things like that. So they would encourage family members to come feed these people, I feel like.
No, they weren't allowed in.
Huh? Whatever. I'm just saying you brought food and stuff. I know about this, like in Siberia, back in like the 1850s or whatever. Like you'd be encouraged to have somebody who would keep dropping food off for you because they
See,
didn't
that's
necessarily.
different. That's Siberia. Siberia's got some like pretty lax laws compared to England. England
you
like
can't
would
leave.
separate families.
That's quite a long drive. I will not be able to bring food to you.
No, I need it. I'm going to be
You're my
in there.
brother, I know.
Come on. I'm living off of dinner rolls here.
Well,
I
do
get
you
like
ever-
one dinner
Full
roll a
of
day.
sawdust.
You like sawdust? Maybe make bread. I don't know. Eat your toenails or something for blood.
I've ate my toenails. I got to wait for them to grow back now.
Do you have a cellmate? Wait till he freezes to death. You can eat like a king.
Oh, gosh.
And Trump got our player back for tonight.
Yeah,
so
Balogun's in.
Better
Look,
shot.
all I did was ask for a review. I said, let's look at it, right? Let's take a look.
That's
you
all-
know,
that's all you did. That's all you did.
I didn't
There's
lean on anybody. I
There's
didn't
no leverage
muscle.
there. or
No.
anything. They weren't worried about you trashing them on Truth Social for the next week and a half.
I
They
don't
said
care
no.
about
Whatever. Hey, we got our best guy. So right, that's a good thing, right?
If we win, it's great. If we lose, it's still great because we got to play, right?
We got to play.
Yeah,
Right?
we want to see our best versus their best, right, Mr. President?
Right, yeah.
That's right. Hey, put your thumb on the scale. Who cares? It's, do what you can. Right?
Right.
You started calling out the referee a little bit earlier.
This referee, who is a little bit suspect. If you check his past, I don't want to say that because I don't like
you
to
just
create
said it.
controversy.
All right, that's it.
Very-
Right.
I hate everybody. I don't want to say that, but I like that guy.
It'd be like like saying, I killed a drifter back in the. I don't want to say that.
Yeah, I don't want
But I
anybody
would
to
never
know that I
say. I
killed
would never
that
tell
guy.
anybody.
Yeah, I would never tell anybody about the drifter I killed, but I did.
Man, was he a
Yeah, well, he was
Lousy.
he was a
Strong,
bad,
strong.
He was a bad drifter. He wasn't.
I had to hold his head in the bucket for an hour.
But I wouldn't say that. What else happened over the weekend? Oh, somebody got married. Like, who was it? Who got married? It was.
it was somebody from like a baseball team or something.
Yeah, I think it's a former member of NSYNC or something. Got married at Madison Square Garden, and Paul.
I want to hold your hand.
Paul McCartney.
Hold your hand.
Paul McCartney, I guess, sang that song for the first time in
60-some years.
Since whatever.
Wow.
find it
Okay.
difficult
When
to
I touch you, I feel like.
Inside.
Oh, Grandpa, please stop singing about
Oh my goodness
Stevie
gracious!
Nicks to sing the chain.
Did Stevie Nicks? Yes, she's
She
performed
sang,
as
but
well.
I don't know what song it was.
Adam Sandler was the officiant.
Said there's been no photos or anything from this. I don't care.
There's some video that leaked.
Oh,
I
one.
saw some video.
Oh, were you? It was.
I was on the edge of my seat all
yeah.
weekend.
Well, Jared
watching
told me
footage.
because you're a girl that you would be
Yeah.
seeking it out. Yeah.
I was buying clothes and watching for Taylor Swift.
Knew it. Calling it to a T.
All right, so
I couldn't figure out why Lena Dunham was there. I didn't know they were friends.
well, how do you know? Look, what I thought was hilarious. I read there was something that I read about it was that they got married in Madison Square Garden in front of 1,000 of their closest family and friends. Who has 1,000 close friends? I mean, the families can't comprise more than 100, right? Like maybe
No,
150.
They were tongue in cheek with that, weren't
No,
they?
no, I'm not saying they said it. I'm saying this is the way the article was written.
I don't
That's
think
what I mean.
she
I
has
thought the
friends.
article was saying that.
I don't think she really has friends because she didn't have a wedding party. Her brother was her best guy. Or no, her brother was her guy of honor.
Uh-huh.
Or
Guy of honor.
dude of honor.
Yeah.
Now, of course, his brother was there. Travis's brother was his best man. But I don't think she has friends.
Well, it might be that when you rise up like she did from where she did, that it's hard to keep friends from the old days because they are all trying to bum money from you all the time. And then maybe she's like kind of a cutthroat kind of business person that doesn't necessarily do emotional things.
What about the people that were like hanging out with her watching the football games?
Yeah, but you wanted to be.
Were there any civilians that were her old friends?
I don't think so.
Ice Spice could have been.
It was like
She's definitely friends with Selena Gomez. We know that. Like
But I'm
they're
saying
tight.
like non-celebrity.
Oh, non-celebrity.
Old school, old neighborhood.
yeah, like
friends.
people from the Christmas tree farm.
Yeah.
Was
Oh my
Santa
gosh, my
there?
best neighbor friend.
Was Santa?
What's your name?
Did
I
you-
loved you.
Oh,
Did you invite Santa? He's
No, I wasn't invited. It's okay.
No, Santa, you know I invited you. You never RSVP'd, you rascal.
Well, I didn't think you'd want an old fat man like me there.
Well, now that you're here and you did not RSVP, you're definitely not allowed in.
I'll
So
just-
you can go now. Thank you so
Where's
much. Bye.
Ariana?
she's already left. She's turned around and left. She's not. She doesn't hear you. She's
Security.
on to the next.
Oh, security.
Guns. Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
By
You didn't RSVP, what are you going to
by any means necessary.
do? Take him down.
I heard that there was some sort of castle or something involved. I don't know. Are there like AI photos of their stuff out there?
Someone's selling a napkin on eBay.
Oh, I want it. What's it going for?
Ooh-wee.
What's it going
99
for
right now?
Huh?
$99 right now.
All right, put me in for 100.
Okay.
I'll
Remember
dollar.
on, like
I'll-
you would
Yes?
see things that the Beatles touched
Yes.
this
Yeah.
blade of grass or something.
I blew my
Part
nose
of
in
the
that
lawn.
napkin after I sang.
You got to give it to McCartney. He's just so smart. Like he knows, stay relevant. Stay. I mean, maybe they're good friends. I don't know, but I doubt it. I just know that
We're best friends.
he's very
I'm teaching
good
him
at
how to use his phone.
Taylor, you're so
He's
relatable.
so cute.
How do I stream
I
your
think-
music on iTunes?
He didn't know the difference between his Wi-Fi button
Yeah.
and his Bluetooth
Yeah.
button.
I feel like when I hear like when Taylor Swift is like saying nice things about Paul McCartney. It for some reason I always flash to like after that debate the way Dr. Jill was with Joe Biden. Like you
good job, honey. You said all the words.
Like I feel like she would say to me, "You sang all the songs.
You remembered all the words of that song. Good job."
I haven't sung it since 1966.
Whoa, that's a long time from now. Do you want to sit down?
Yes, I would very much love to sit down.
Okay.
Why wouldn't he ever sing that song, Can't Buy Me Love? He never sang it at a show?
I guess he never did.
I Want to Hold Your Hand?
First of all, it's
I
John.
Want to Hold Your Hand.
It's I Want to Hold Your Hand. And it's a John song, although he does, lately,
Yeah.
he opens with Help and all. He does John songs. I guess
Help!
Never got Help!
I need some oxygen.
I do need somebody. I really need
Oh,
somebody.
no, he's just singing. Don't worry.
No, I need somebody.
I need some oatmeal.
Well, I'm glad it's the couple. They made it through, and all that's gone. They gave $26 million to charity. Come on.
I did find an article from People, if you want to know the entire wedding list from A to Z.
I mean, what? Everybody was there?
I believe all celebrities, yes.
I'll pass.
Well, why don't you just start reading?
Yeah,
And it'll just be running in the background of the show.
Yeah, it'd be like an
Just
audio.
check in every once in a while. We'll turn your mic on.
An audio ticker tape that will just go the whole time. What's the matter with you, George? You look a little intense over there. Just sort of.
No, nothing.
Okay. All right.
Just listening.
Now you're
enjoying
smiling.
The show.
I'm glad you're enjoying the
My
show.
nose is stuffy if you want to.
Oh, your nose is always stuffy. I don't know what's going on.
Just
yes,
lately.
we had this conversation last week.
I know, but
you're
it got
gonna sound
worse.
like Charlie Brown for the rest of your life for some reason. I don't.
Not for the rest. It's been a
Forever.
long time since I've had a stuffy nose.
You have a forever cold. It's obvious that.
Forever cold.
I blame Trump. He said we'd
I
get out of
wanna
these
be-
forever colds.
Well, I told you we'd get out of the forever colds, but you know what? I'm ready to. If we got to go after, and we got to go fight the nasal people.
It's the little expedition,
little expedition into Snot Town.
You know what's great though? You know that feeling when you have like a stuffy like sinus, when your sinuses are clogged or something, and then for some reason just one starts to like open up. And it's that feeling like, what?
Oh, I can live.
And
then you look out your window and the trees and the flowers. I don't take notice as much as I should of all these wonderful things.
And then
It's
you
like
lay
you're
down
back
or
to
something,
life.
and then it comes back. You're like,
Well, that's the problem. Is you can't. I find that you can't roll over to one side or the other when you got a stuffy nose. In order for me, I'm in bed, I got to look straight up at the ceiling, and then I
know,
get
and you have to
some
like
relief.
have a pillow under the pillow that you normally just have one or.
Would this,
Yeah,
by
but
the way,
more
would this
pillows.
count as first world problems?
Yes.
If somebody
Sorry, my pillow.
if somebody was here from some place that has been, at war for 100 years.
Yes, I understand what it's like. I've been eating mud for a month.
I get it. Sometimes my lobster is too buttery.
Yes, my burger made out of dead flies is just delicious.
I have so much food, I just have to throw it all away before I go grocery shopping to get more stuff.
Hey, back to the World Cup. You would know about this. So England, they beat Mexico in
What
at,
a game
at that
last night.
That stadium. Mexico has only lost 2 games before that since 1967.
Yeah, they kept bringing up the altitude. I guess it's like 2,000 feet above sea level.
But anyway, this guy, one of their players, hurt himself during the celebration.
Yeah.
Henderson. He hurt his wrist. And it reminded me, you remember, what was his name? Gus Frerotte or something? Didn't he play for the team that's now known as the Commanders? I believe
He was a quarterback?
he was a quarterback, and it was a big game. Might have been like a playoff game. And he scored a touchdown. And as part of his celebration, he like head-butted the goalpost or something, and he gave himself a concussion, and then he was out for the rest of the game.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah,
I think his name was Gus Frerotte. I
Yeah,
think
let
it was.
me see.
It is.
Maybe it was an even bigger game. Maybe it was a Super Bowl or something. I can't remember, but it reminded me of that, where you're so excited that you injure yourself, and then maybe that ends up being the reason you don't go any further. I don't know. But
Well, just to see, did you watch that game last
yeah,
night?
but I don't want to hear any audio of a guy got a goal.
No. I've got audio of Harry Kane at the end of it. So the captain of the English team, I mean, listen to his voice. This is how much he put into that game here. His voice is shot.
To ask you what's happened over there by the England goal, because there looks to be some concern.
Yeah, Jordan, that place is gone.
What can the England fans look
That's
forward
actually
to now?
McCartney. He was unbelievable support. Speechless. I can't even talk. So
Go and rest that voice. Rest up. Thanks, Harry.
Well, I'm sorry I got in your way. You're obviously suffering from some sort of medical condition. I apologize that I got in the way.
His throat's like bleeding.
Well, I think it's exhaustion and excitement all at the same time.
I mean,
Probably some drinking.
Yeah.
He said he was singing and screaming in the celebration.
Right, yeah. I don't think there was time for drinking yet. They hadn't left the pitch, I don't believe.
I think everybody was predicting Mexico to win that game, and for them to win the way that they did,
no,
was
it's wild. A lot of games were I don't know anything about soccer, but I know that that Paraguay team, I know dirty stuff when I see it, man. These guys, they knew they couldn't win at some point, and then it's just like, well, we're taking somebody out. I've never seen anything like it. Like in the NFL, you would be off the field pretty quickly doing some of the stuff these guys were doing. I don't know anything about the Paraguay team. I'm sure the Paraguayan people are wonderful people, but this team at that point was, and I thought I was like, because I have to check myself because I don't really know this sport and I'm just watching some of it, and so I can't be an expert. But then immediately everybody who was covering it was like, yeah, that was the dirtiest damn soccer team I've ever seen in my life. It was really something. It was against France, I believe, but they didn't even get called for it. There were no yellow cards or nothing.
I missed that. I think that game ended up being 1-0. I missed that one, so I now want to go back. I've been watching all the highlights. I'm into it.
I know you're into it. And tonight,
USA.
That's right.
8:00.
And, because thanks to your
Well,
president.
look,
your
I don't want to
favorite
take all the
president.
credit. I mean, your favorite president did help.
If you hadn't made the call, he wouldn't be playing. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Well, you know.
Get any size air conditioner for $69.99 a month. 0 down, an unbeatable lifetime warranty, and ask about clean air upgrades. Visit reliableair.com to book your free estimate today.
It's the perfect time for a whole home refresh from Zerorez. In honor of summer 2026, save 26% on all services. From the floors you walk on to the air you breathe, everything Zerorez cleans is 26% off. Carpets? Yep. Air ducts? Yep. Upholstery, tile, and area rugs? Yes, yes, and yes. Zerorez delivers a deeper clean with no soaps, no residue, and no harsh chemicals. Book today at ZerorezAtlanta.com and use promo code SUMMER to save 26%. Zerorez, it's the right way to clean.
If you had an encounter with the police and feel like you've been treated unfairly, George Stein, the DUI lawyer, can help. George will guide you through the legal system and work to get your charges dismissed. DUI? Hire the attorney that other attorneys hire. GeorgeStein.com.
Every day, builders like you work hard to build the homes and businesses our communities depend on. Even in tough conditions with serious risks, you show up to get the job done right. So rely on the workers' compensation experts at Builders Insurance, ready to show up for you when it matters most. Builders protects the hardworking people behind every job site because we're built for those who build. Builders, insurance built strong. Learn more at BLDRS.com.
The following is a paid commercial announcement.
Access to affordable credit helps me pay my employees, but I don't really need it.
Inflation is killing me. But who cares? Big retailers are making record profits. That's why we support the Durbin Marshall credit card bill.
See? Banks and credit unions help small businesses make payroll. This bill would cut the vital resources they need,
while increasing megastore profits. They deserve it, don't they?
Tell Congress, stop the Durbin Marshall money grab for corporate megastores.
Paid for by the Electronic Payments Coalition.
Scott Slade here to talk to you about your health, and I think it's real important to talk about what is most likely to kill you. Heart disease is the #1 killer of Americans, and the older we get, the more prevalent it is. But you can reduce your risk. Eat right, don't smoke, exercise, and be informed about what's going on in your own body. Like lots of potentially serious health problems, if you catch heart disease early, you vastly increase your chances of living a longer life. And that's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual imaging scans take less than 10 minutes and screen with 98% accuracy for heart disease. Other scans, including brain and full body, are available too. Virtual imaging is locally owned and operated in Atlanta for over 15 years, so they can make you this terrific offer. A complimentary heart scan for you and your spouse with a few minimum requirements. So don't put this off. I've done it. Call Virtual Imaging today for your free heart scan. 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-7226. Or visit their website at virtualimagingatl.com.
If you're thinking about selling your home this summer, there's no better time than now. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can skip the market uncertainty and sell your home hassle-free and for top dollar. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
It's 3:30. I'm Veronica Waters. WSB's News this half hour brought to you by Hoffman Financial Group. WSB's top local story from Clayton County. Convicted child rapist Octavius Ellis is sentenced to 35 years to serve in prison and probation for life after a jury finds him guilty of molesting and raping a young girl repeatedly over a 3-year span. Clayton County District Attorney Tasha Mosley says Ellis's own words on Instagram worked against him.
The most damaging piece of evidence against him was the Instagram instant messages that he sent to the minor.
Mosley says children can be confused when an attack happens from someone known to the family. Former UFC star Dustin Poirier is blaming his personal struggles for an arrest here at Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson Airport last month. The 37-year-old tells the Diary of a CEO podcast the weight of trying to help his alcoholic father and his own retirement led to a drinking binge on Father's Day. Poirier was charged with public drunkenness after allegedly confronting several Hartsfield-Jackson employees as well as police. Voters in Georgia's 13th congressional district can start casting ballots today in early voting for a July 28th special election to finish the current term of the late Congressman David Scott.
It will be a brief tenure as the term only runs through mid-January. The winner of a separate general election in November will then serve a full 2-year term. This race features 4 Democrats and 2 Republicans. Scott's daughter among the candidates in the heavily Democratic district, serving parts of Gwinnett, DeKalb, Rockdale, Newton, Henry, and Clayton counties. Scott was 80 when he died in April. He had served in the role since 2003 and was a member of the Georgia State House or Senate for 3 decades prior to being elected to Congress. Graham Carroll, 95.5 WSB.
The suspect in the killing of right-wing podcaster Charlie Kirk is in court for a 5-day preliminary hearing right now. Prosecutors hope to show a Utah judge there is enough evidence for this case to go to trial and for them to seek the death penalty against Tyler Robinson. The USA's round of 16 match against Belgium is just hours away. The Stars and Stripes are looking to advance to the World Cup's quarterfinals for the first time since 2002. Kickoff set for 8 p.m. Eastern in Seattle. Earlier, President Trump applauded the decision to have the U.S. striker Flo Balogun red card ban suspended so he could play tonight. Trump said he had asked for a review of the situation. It's 3:32. Time now for live team coverage of traffic and weather. First to Alex Williams and an update from the WSB 24-hour traffic center.
Well, unfortunately, Veronica, just when I thought it was getting better on the south side, the earlier crash, 85 southbound at Highway 74, Sonoya Road, exit 61, that cleared. Now a travel advisory in the backup in Union City. Crash in 2 left lanes, 85 southbound just below Highway 138, so continue to use Highway 29 as an alternate. Slow go of it into DeKalb County, 20 eastbound, Wesley Chapel out to Panola Road, and the brake light battle is on into Midtown and downtown. 85 south stacks up at Georgia 400. 75 south from Northside Drive. Most of those delays stay with you down to I-20. And I'm seeing the volume northbound, 75, 85 northbound, on and off the brakes the whole way from Langford Parkway up into Midtown. From the TrustDale.com Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Partly to mostly cloudy today with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms for the ride home this afternoon. Daytime high 90, lows tonight in the low 70s.
It's 90 degrees at 3:33 on 95.5 WSB.
Every summer cookout's got rules, and rule number 1 is don't fire up the grill without Texas Pete. Give everything on those grates bold flavor with a kick of heat. Chicken, brisket, heck, even corn. Texas Pete's Southern blend of the finest cayenne peppers turns a regular old barbecue into a frontier of deliciousness. So grab a bottle of Texas Pete and let flavor run wild. And remember rule number 2, don't let Dave near the grill. No, seriously, trust me on this one. I'm still waking up with bad memories.
Hey Georgia, we've got some good news. At Georgia Power, we're lowering rates to help you save. That's right, we're delivering the reliable, dependable energy you count on every day at a lower cost. Because reliability isn't just about keeping you connected. It's about helping you where it matters most, providing the power you expect and the savings you deserve. Day in and day out. Now how about that for some good news? Learn more at georgiapower.com/good news.
There comes a moment when you look at your aging parents and think, I just want them safe. I want them at home, and I just want them cared for. Maybe your mom wants to stay in the house she lived in for 40 years. Maybe dad just isn't ready to leave his garden, but you know they can't do it alone anymore. It's Belinda Skelton. I recommend Atlanta-based Four Seasons Home Care. They specialize in helping your loved ones age in place in the comfort and dignity of their own homes. With caregivers you can actually trust, every single caregiver is thoroughly background checked and carefully vetted, because Four Seasons knows when someone steps into your parents' home, they're stepping into your family. Don't settle for just anyone when it comes to the people you love most. Do what I did when my parents needed help. Choose trusted, compassionate home care. Choose Four Seasons Home Care. Google and then call Four Seasons Home Care today.
Castile Home Services is here to make taking care of your cooling, heating, plumbing, and electrical systems feel as simple as waving a wand with Comfort 360, the whole home protection membership. For just $14.99 a month, make getting maintenance, repairs, and replacements easier with 2 HVAC tune-ups a year and waive diagnostic fees with repairs. Plus, members get exclusive savings like 15% off any service. No magic spells required. Live comfortably ever after with Comfort 360. Learn more at CastileAir.com/Comfort360.
Dave Baker here for Ben Hill Renovations. I know what's important to you when you're looking for a new deck. You want the work done with quality workmanship, on time, within your budget, and built correctly. Getting a new deck from Ben Hill Renovations checks all the boxes. And when it comes to new decks, pretty much anything you can imagine, Ben Hill can do. And they're all backed by the Ben Hill Workmanship Warranty. Swing by the new Ben Hill Renovations showroom in Douglasville and talk to one of their designers. Or see them on the web at bhrenovations.com. Ben Hill Renovations, creating raving fans since 1964.
Oh, wow. The fireworks are still, the DC fireworks are still going on.
Well, beautiful, even in the daytime.
How much longer are these going to go on?
About 48 more hours. Look at them. I mean, wow.
I know. Yeah, it's fantastic. People can't breathe.
I think for the remainder of the year, we're just going to shoot up all the fireworks every day.
Well, it's our 250th, right? What the hell?
Why not? Go all out.
Why not?
We'll check in with the fireworks.
And I'll also be meddling in pro sports around the world for the remainder of the year.
Can you bring the Atlanta Falcons to Super Bowl?
Sorry, I can't look. There's only so much I could do.
You're a miracle worker.
No, I mean, what are you, next year we say maybe the Bills.
Come on, we can't put that on you. I just saw a headline that said Starbucks is now going to encourage their baristas to post TikToks.
Oh,
now,
goodness.
But there's a few things in here. What is, you're waiting for your coffee and you notice that he or she is over there doing their selfie video TikTok thing. But here's my question. This is what I want to say to any Starbucks baristas who may be listening. Be careful, because as an old, how should I refer to myself? A recovering shock jock. I've been there where, the program director's like, yeah, go to the edge. Yeah. Then as soon as there's trouble, they never met you. So my question is, how long do we think before the first barista loses their job for going off on some political tangent or something during their Starbucks TikTok?
Let me show you how much I'm making this right now. You know how much I hate Trump? Every time I make one of these, I think of Trump. And
it's
what
like
a jerky is.
It won't be that long before somebody gets in trouble. This is kind of pathetic, I feel like.
It is. It's like the old people, like, hey, kids, do the thing, and then do it for free to get us business.
Yeah, and also, like, we have no understanding of what it is that works or doesn't work out there. Right. Basically, nobody does, but, some people have a little more of a handle on it. But, go out there. And remember, they tried, again, I think the same thing is going to happen. I remember from a few years ago, wasn't the idea that they were going to put little messages on the cups, and that went south real fast?
Yeah,
all right.
That's right. Instead of the names, right?
That was going to name. That would be a name, but also like a little. Now the idea.
Have a nice day, Jeremy.
Yeah, something like that.
Free Palestine.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not long before somebody's going to make a TikTok that does that, and then they're going to be in trouble. So I'm here as a recovering shock jock. I'm like the old addict they bring into the classroom to say, hey, kids, it's not worth it. Don't do it. Just listen. I don't know what you're thinking, but this is not a forever job, and you're not working on the factory floor of Ford in 1965. You're going to move on and do other things, unless you're in your 60s now and you're just doing it for like extra money. If you're young, you're going to move on. You're going to do different things, and just go to work and make coffee and serve that coffee. Don't be silly enough to take this bait, because somebody's going to be the first person off the boat in Saving Private Ryan when it comes to this. Somebody is going to be.
Before they can post, they do have to submit it to Starbucks, like the company CEO.
Well, there's no fun there.
And then there's like an ad revenue bucket that's specifically for this. So Starbucks gets like a certain percentage, but then the barista gets a percentage of the ad revenue too.
This feels like Nixon on Laugh-In.
Yes. Although I thought
that worked.
Suck it to me.
That's how come he got elected.
I know. Well, it did work, but it's not considered one of the funniest things that ever happened on
Laugh-In.
Laugh-In.
It wasn't funny at all.
But
It turns out nothing was funny on Laugh-In, really.
Yeah, it's not.
Now
no, you go
it's
back, and it's not
It's
funny.
subversive for 1967.
I guess, but I mean, man, oh man.
Goldie Hawn is a treasure.
Yeah, but she's just
so cute, and she's laughing at stuff.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean those party things where they're dancing and then they stop and do a one. Never funny. Never funny.
Interesting,
Here's
stupid.
Here's the idea with one-liners. The reason that one-liners work is they're funny, and then they stack upon themselves to the point where you just go, oh, please stop. But you watch these things, and there's none of the one-liners are ever funny. It was such a tame landscape, I guess, that seemed outrageous at the time. Because it would be like, oh, they're doing sex jokes or they're doing religious jokes, but they weren't good jokes. But I guess then just the idea that you were even attempting to do that sort of stuff.
The Smothers Brothers was actually funnier.
Yeah.
The Smothers Brothers was good.
But then they got political and it ruined it.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, but I like some of the political stuff. Like the cowboy thing where they were showing all the murder, but they couldn't kiss.
Officer Judy was funnier.
No, I don't know. I am not. I'm not. Really know much about the Smothers, but I remember the reboot that happened in like 73 or 74 for a while.
Right.
I have more memories of that show than the actual one in the 60s that got.
How about the Laugh-In that had Robin Williams in it?
I do not remember that.
Awful.
Thankfully. Yeah. When did that happen?
Mid 70s.
Hey, we're gonna bring it back.
The new Laugh-In.
Yeah. What was that guy's name? George Schlatter was the guy behind that.
Oh, Schlatter?
Schlatter or something like that. He went on to do a few different things, but none of them were funny, it turned out. I love these mavens of comedy that just don't. The one thing that they don't have is actual jokes that get laughs. But they're known as like, hey, this guy, boy, if he puts on a comedy show, it's going to be good. But he's not funny. That's the twist.
Right.
Great comedy show, just not funny.
Very ironic.
It is. It's ironically unfunny. What was I trying to find here? Oh, there's this apparently everybody thinks that hey, what will make your life better? And most people say leisure. If I had more leisure time,
money,
things would be better.
Yeah, money.
Well, this is assuming that you're not.
I want money. That's what I want.
This is assuming you're not, soup kitchen adjacent.
Okay.
Like you got some things going on. But it turns out that it does not. Leisure does not necessarily make you happier, according to American Time Use Survey. Oh, no, this is the U.S. Census Bureau. This is using data from the U.S. Census Bureau.
They're trying to get us to work more. I see what they're doing here.
Well, so there's research suggests that having more leisure time doesn't necessarily make people more likely to rate their day as happy. It says the people were most satisfied with their days when they included an hour or two of socializing, physical exercise, and surprisingly, up to 6 hours of work. Though, if you go over 6 hours, then that's when people start like, all right, I don't want that. But I think that there's absolute truth to this. People think that they want to just have all the time in the world to themselves. And maybe there are some people who are self-starters enough that they can keep, doing that on a daily basis. But most of us need, somebody, hey, it's time to go to work.
All right.
Like you need, and if you'll just sit around and do, it's like my mom used to say, idle hands are the devil's playground. And so you need to, this is my problem a little bit with the idea of universal income in the future. It's just like everybody's not going to be a poet. If you don't have to worry about work, I mean, at the point that you're 15 years old, you don't even have to worry about getting prepared for any kind of career or anything. Like you just don't have to worry about it. Some people will become poets. Other people will do a lot of drugs and break windows. That's usually what could happen. But this makes sense to me. Just always being able to do whatever you want is not. Now you'd want some years for it, I guess.
So
yes.
Let me tell you something. There was a study done with rats, and in one enclosure, it was all of the space that they needed, but there wasn't anything to do in the space except there was like a water thing that had morphine in it. Mm-hmm. And then they had another group that had multiple rats in that environment and lots of stimuli, so like the wheels and just the different things to do in the enclosure with a community of rats. And they also got the water mixed with morphine. And the rats that had all the things to do, they would sample the water with the morphine in it. They'd go back to it sometimes, but they didn't stay on it. Yeah. They didn't get addicted to it. But the other rats,
right there next
all
to
they
it.
did all day long was do it until they died.
Yeah, no, and that's what'll happen because.
And they took previously addicted rats and put them in the enrichment environment with the morphine water, and they detoxed themselves.
Keep doing you need to have a reason. You got to have a reason. You're getting up in the morning. You got to have a reason of some kind. And so this does not surprise me. I mean, people are like, look, I don't want more than 6 hours, and I'll be cool with 4. But you got to have something. You got to this whole idea that there's no such thing as that, that paradise that hippie paradise where everybody, what was it? Is it the time travel book, the big time travel book? Anyway, above ground, everybody is living this hippie fairy life.
Yeah. Oh, the time machine?
Yeah, the time. Yeah, down underneath are all the people who are actually getting the work done.
Right.
But that thing that you see up above ground, that kind of paradise, garden paradise, it's just not. It's not something that humans can do. We'll just start killing each other.
Start your workday.
This isn't a black and white story, and there are a lot of unanswered questions. That's my initial take.
Mark Arrow.
Leaned over because I can't see out of the icy window.
Getting you through your morning.
It might be the end of the day. A question of, do the ends justify the means?
Mark Arrow.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
When it comes to defending your rights, experience counts. George Stein, the DUI lawyer, has a winning track record over 3 decades with hundreds of contested jury trials and complicated cases. Make the smart choice. GeorgeStein.com.
Hi, I'm Tom Shane, third-generation owner at Shane Company. As a family jewelry business for almost 100 years, we are known for doing right by our customers. Our legacy of integrity depends on it. Here are 3 things we never do. We never cut corners. Our engagement rings are made to high-quality standards, and we stand behind them with our all-inclusive free lifetime warranty. We never buy diamonds without seeing them in person. We travel to the source, eliminate the middleman, and get first pick of the most beautiful stones. Then negotiate the price on your behalf. We never try to trick you on price. We don't mark up the rings just to mark them down and call it a sale. We offer true value from the start, so you get the best price every time. At Shane Company, we put you first because a friend always has your back. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
It's Eric. I had a house that was built in the 40s, and all the settling over time, the foundation, it started cracking. We could see the cracks of the walls. The doors started sticking. We knew there was a problem. It took us a long time to find someone to help us. Well, you don't need to take a long time. Go to Engineered Solutions of Georgia. They're the only foundation repair company in the entire state of Georgia with a team of licensed engineers on staff giving you the highest quality work for your home from the start.
Dial 678 ESOG now. Jane is a small business owner.
That's right.
And tell them what that's like, Jane.
Yeah, well, it's like a roller coaster with a lot of ups and downs, and some days things can feel like they're flying off the rails.
Yep, it's a lot. But the Total Solutions Advantage only from Comcast Business can help you manage it all. With the largest, fastest fiber-powered network designed for 100% reliability with business internet and wireless connect. Plus gig speeds with security and equipment included. All with a 5-year price lock.
Nice. So everything stays on track.
Exactly. The Total Solutions Advantage. Get started for just $60 a month for 12 months when you add wireless connect to a qualifying internet package. No one does business like Comcast Business.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. New customers only. 1-year agreement, paperless billing, and automatic payments with bank account required. $60 offer requires 300 meg internet, security edge, and additional qualifying service. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra.
For a Breda healthy home, bugs, critters, and all their nasty germs need to go. Breda is also proud to sponsor Scott Slade's Georgia every Thursday on Atlanta's Morning News.
Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs.
Patrick was way behind on his IRS taxes.
I was in way over my head. The total amount ended up being somewhere just over $30,000. $30,000.
Then the IRS came to collect.
Started getting letter after letter. A lien had been filed against me. They were going to basically hang me completely out to dry.
He had to do something.
That's when I reached out to Optima Tax Relief.
Patrick's life quickly got a lot easier.
It was very easy, pretty much hands off. They picked up the ball and ran with it.
And how'd it go?
I couldn't believe it. I had to ask 2 or 3 times. I saved an incredible amount of money.
How does Patrick feel about Optima?
Couldn't be happier. They definitely helped me. Optima Tax Relief, the best place to call. They're the best in the business.
Do what Patrick did and call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Well, Minions and Monsters made about $100 million all told. I think more than that, actually. That's the overseas number. I don't know what it made. What did it make in America? George, look it up. An awful lot. I think Supergirl, would this be week 2?
Yeah, I think it is week 2.
I think it came in 7th or something.
Wow.
I take a look at it. Not doing it. That young George Washington beat it.
Really?
And nobody went to see that.
Which I actually, I'm going to nerd out. I actually kind of want to see it.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with wanting to see it. I've heard good and bad on it, but certainly, being beaten by that kind of it seems weird to say it's a niche film, but it's not. It kind of is. What did it come at?
Minions and Monsters made $61.4 million domestically,
and then $100 million worldwide. So we're looking at a nice little take.
Yeah, those kids love that series, man. I've been able to watch one of those.
I just watched my first one.
What'd you think?
Well,
the first one's good.
I like we actually started on number 3. I don't know why.
Yeah,
it's the one you wanted to watch.
Well, it's the one that's out now, right? Or
there's
this
100 of them now.
Is this not 3?
I thought there's 6 of them.
Oh, okay, maybe there
there's
are
more.
I thought Gru was a bad guy. That Stephen Carell's character was a bad guy.
Well, he was originally.
Well, my son goes, no, he's a good guy, Daddy. I'm like, okay.
Well, he's turned good by those 3 little girls.
All right, I don't need to get into the weeds
Okay.
of the Minions.
We're going to have a Minions hour?
That's another thing. It's like they have gone hard in the paint because of these Minions. It's like they're just really pushing them on us. Minions, everybody loves Minions. And I feel like that's the only reason why kids actually like them. Is
everyone, the idea is that the first one's decent and the other ones aren't that great, but kids love them. Well, what are you going to do? Kids love them.
Kids love garbage.
Well, what are you going to do? You know what? If I want money, I'm going to make garbage, sell it to parents of kids. That's the way to make money.
Do you know that movie, The Secret Life of Pets, that came out in 2016?
Yeah.
You ever heard of that? It's
I've
like
heard
a
of it.
Pixar-ish type of movie.
Yeah.
He's seen that, my son, and so I'd never seen it. We're watching it, and the main dog in the film is played by or voiced by Louis C.K.
Oh,
and
wow.
So this is
That aged
2016.
well.
The sequel comes out 2017 or whatever. Not in it.
Oh,
different voice actor.
Had to pull him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll happen if you, if you're an exhibitionist in that way. I don't. There's going to be
associated with
there's
that.
going to be a few consequences to follow. But hey, he's got to decide. Well, I had my good times. Now I gotta go to jail.
Well,
now I gotta pay the price.
There's a new special out, so that was good. That was funny.
Yeah, I saw the special. I would say, I thought it was good. There's some really good stuff in it. I thought it started out a little weak.
Yeah, what
I
was
was a
the
little
opening
surprised.
jokes?
He was like, I was really kind of deconstructing this because he opens up with some it's like almost, he didn't work up to the most difficult material.
Right.
Like he opens up with very, very harsh stuff. And I was thinking about it and I thought, well, maybe this worked for Norm Macdonald as well, who I love. I think if you establish with an audience, if you make them laugh when they don't want to laugh, don't you kind of own them?
Yeah.
Like for the rest of the set, I think you own an audience when they don't want to laugh at what you're joking about, but they do laugh. And then I think there probably isn't a much more powerful position to be in as a stand-up comedian than the audience. It's like, okay, now we're laughing at stuff that we find to be absolutely disgusting. So, I mean, he's got the one joke about, I won't even bring it up, but I think his dream.
Oh, yeah.
That pushed me back a little bit. Like, that one was rough, and that came pretty early. I thought as it went on, some of the better stuff got in there. I was a little surprised that I wasn't really laughing out loud from the get-go. Usually with Louis C.K., from the get-go, he'll hit with stuff that really gets me in the gut. And for the first 5 or 10 minutes, I was wondering, is this not going to be one of his better,
kind of
stuff?
just gets
but
going.
then it does get going, and it's, he's one of a kind, as we all know.
Yes.
Man, I love this place. I've been surfing here since I was a kid. Now, seeing my grandson out on the water, it means everything to me. Watching him and taking in the blue waves, the sea breeze, the blurry horizon.
If you have geographic atrophy, or GA, subtle changes in vision could mean it's progressing toward irreversible vision loss. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression and could help preserve your vision for longer, so you may keep seeing the world around you. Izervay, or avacincaptad pegol, is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may cause blood in the white of the eye, blurred vision, or a temporary increase in eye pressure. Do not drive or use machinery until vision has recovered after an eye injection or exam. Ask your retina specialist how you can slow your GA with Izervay. To learn more, call 1-855-IZERVAY or go to izervay.com. Paid for by Astellas Pharma.
For over 50 years, Breda Pest Management has believed in doing right by our community. It's Scott Slade with my friend Matt Breda of Breda Pest Management. Matt, thank you for your support of the WSB Care-a-thon, benefiting the Aflac Cancer Center at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
We will give $100 for every new Breda client now through July 24th with a minimum donation of $20,000. Let's make an impact together.
Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
If your garage door stops working, is that urgent? If some repair guy says he can maybe come out tomorrow or maybe the day after that, is that a problem? I mean, if you got to get to work and your car's stuck in your garage, that's urgent. If your wife's 39 weeks pregnant, starts feeling a little something, it's raining cats and dogs, the go bag is already in the trunk, and your car's stuck in your garage, that's urgent. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. If you call us to repair your garage door, we ask, what time is good for you? We adjust our schedules to meet your schedule. And we always have same-day availability, because sometimes it's urgent. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage, and we'll come over when you need us. Because if you call us, it's your call.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
I never thought my closet would be a room I'd find myself sitting in, but I'm basking in the glow of newly installed rods, shelves, and drawers that make up my artisan custom closet. Schedule your free design consultation with a certified master artisan designer at artisancustomclosets.com.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Summer is in full swing, folks, and so are the ticks, the mosquitoes, fire ants, and roaches. Don't let pests turn your backyard into their all-inclusive resort. Take back your yard with family-owned Arrow Exterminators, protecting homes for over 62 years with effective, environmentally friendly solutions and a 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. Call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com and tell them Belinda sent you.
News, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
It's 4 o'clock. I'm Veronica Waters. The news this hour is brought to you by Hoffman Financial Group. WSB's top local story: Georgia homeowners who fell victim to a predatory real estate contract scheme now have a way to recover their money.
MV Realty has agreed to pay $1 million in restitution to Georgia homeowners who were tricked into signing contracts with the Florida-based company.
It's unconscionable what happened.
Sean Conroy with the Georgia Attorney General's office says the company's aggressive tactics hurt homeowners.
Basically, you were agreeing for MV Realty to be your real estate agent for 40 years.
Homeowners who paid early termination fees to MV Realty are eligible for the restitution money. Conroy says their office will be reaching out. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
89 degrees now in Midtown Atlanta. WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards looking for mostly cloudy skies today. Some scattered storms and showers throughout this afternoon. Highs around 90 degrees, says Christina. Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast is coming up. The boil water advisory for Henry County remains active this hour. It involves all areas, generally east of I-75 and generally south of Turner Church, Honey Creek, and Snapping Shoals roads. It excludes McDonough and all but a handful of neighborhoods in Locust Grove. The Water Authority says operational issues led to too low system pressures, which could lead to a health hazard. People should bring water needed for food, drinks, or toothbrushing to a rolling boil for at least 1 minute before using it until further notice. A fight outside a Clayton County Zaxby's sends a pediatric nurse to prison.
The fight in 2021 was over chicken wings at the drive-thru. Clayton County District Attorney Tasha Mosley says Shelria Palmer wanted some. The teen worker said they didn't have any.
The workers came outside. The argument continued. She was still in her car. And so at that particular point in time, she decided she was going to run them over. And she did. She broke one's toe. One was able to get out of the way, and she broke the leg of the other.
Palmer found guilty and sentenced to 20 years, 3 to serve.
You running people over some chicken wings.
Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
The DeKalb County DA Sherry Boston says an employee of her office was inside her own home on July 4th. And she was hit by gunfire. Police believe it may have been celebratory gunshots, but DeKalb police have already made 2 arrests in connection with the shooting. DA Boston says she's met with employee Lakeisha Davis to offer her support and asked for a different prosecutor to be appointed to the case, as would be expected, since there would be a conflict of interest. Millions of Iranians are in a week-long nationwide mourning period for its former supreme leader killed during the first day of the U.S.-Israeli war with Iran in February. Former State Department official Colonel Steve Gagnon says Tehran needs to be careful as increasing numbers of oil tankers sail through the Strait of Hormuz.
The Iranian ability to influence this negotiation is going to decrease. We'll see if that makes a difference at the negotiation table.
President Trump today renewed his warning that the U.S. could take military action against Iran if negotiations fail. A Clayton County man will spend decades in prison for raping and molesting a young girl. Clayton County DA Tasha Mosley tells me the survivor took the stand and testified about what Octavius Ellis, someone she trusted, had done to her. But the even more damaging evidence was his messages to her on Instagram, and Mosley calls it painful to read.
What it was explicit communication, talking about what he did to the minor.
The judge sentences the 41-year-old Ellis to 35 years, all to serve in prison. A hearing is underway in Utah for the 23-year-old man accused of killing podcaster Charlie Kirk. Prosecutors are presenting evidence at a 5-day prelim for the judge to determine whether there is enough evidence to put Tyler Robinson on trial and for them to seek the death penalty. The first witness has been a Spanish Fork policeman who was working the event that day. President Trump at the White House today telling reporters he asked FIFA to review that red card against top U.S. soccer player Flo Balogun. Trump insisting he didn't demand the one-game suspension be lifted during this phone call with the FIFA president. FIFA, though, did lift that card in a decision that now lets Balogun play in a World Cup match against Belgium today in Seattle.
If they wouldn't allow, a top player, maybe the best, maybe among the best players on the team, to play, I think it would have had a big stain.
FIFA's move triggering outrage, though, from Belgium's team, appearing to be the first time since 1962 that a World Cup red card did not result in a suspension. It's 4:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather begins with Alex Williams in the WSB 24-hour traffic center.
Hey, Veronica, finally some better news on the south side. The second crash of the afternoon has cleared out of the left lanes, 85 southbound below Highway 138 exit 64. So looks like those delays will start to improve, leaving I-285. Now a few trouble spots on the west side perimeter. There's a stalled tractor trailer, 285 southbound, the outer loop. Before you get to Hollowell Parkway, exit 12, that's in the second left lane. Now I'm looking further south of there. I just found a crash in two right lanes. Hopefully we'll go off to the right soon, but we'll keep an eye on it. This is 285 southbound, the outer loop at Highway 166 Langford Parkway. That is jamming up the ride back toward Cascade Road. How are things looking this afternoon through downtown Atlanta, Sky Smith?
Well, volume is definitely building on the downtown connector. Southbound, you're going to be slowing down at the 485 merge and over on Northside Drive if you're on 75. And things are going to begin to break free as you approach I-20. Now, for your connector northbound ride, you can expect some heavy volume between University Avenue and Freedom Parkway. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards. Partly to mostly cloudy skies today. Scattered rain showers and thunderstorms for the ride home this afternoon and into the evening hours. Today's high is 90, lows tonight in the low 70s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, an isolated pop-up shower or thunderstorm possible, high 89. Drier conditions on Wednesday with a high of 92.
Right now, it is 89 degrees in Lithonia, 85 in Milton, and 89 in Midtown Atlanta at 4:06. More news at 4:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Veronica Waters. 95.5 WSB.
Hour 2 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. Why? Because I said so. That's why.
Boo!
That's what my mother used to say to me. I'd say, why? She'd say, because I said so. I go, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Have you heard your kids say stuff like that to their kids now?
Not yet, because they're so small.
Oh, okay.
My grandkids are
Why?
4 and 2.
5, right?
Huh?
Isn't your oldest grandson 5?
He's 4.
4.
He'll be 5 in October.
I've started whipping that out lately. He doesn't
Yeah.
understand it. Because I said so. Huh?
Yeah,
Why?
you got
Yeah.
They have to be at a certain stage of
Why?
The brain has to work and make certain connections before that all.
Would you shut up?
Yeah.
No, you can't do that.
We were talking about the big movies over the weekend, but also I saw this story about how, I guess, who's behind the Nolan movie? Is that Warner Brothers? Whoever's behind it, the Odyssey, they dropped another trailer. Was it open next week?
Yeah, it opens on the 17th.
Okay. And there was so much negativity in the comments that they just turned off the comments. And I was looking at this, I'm like, how it really seems like a lot of people have decided how they feel about this movie, and outside of a test audience here or there, I don't even know, like, nobody's seen it, which is amazing to me, that nobody's now, I think Nolan's movies have kind of been, he's a bit overrated at this point. So it wouldn't surprise me if it doesn't, live up to whatever the hype is. And also everybody's going crazy about Oppenheimer, which I thought was not that great. But, how much of that was Barbie responsible for?
Oh, that's true.
For the popular,
Barbenheimer, remember?
Yeah, and that whole thing, and how, kids like to jump on trends and whatever. And so we don't really know that the public is there for any. I bet you most of the public doesn't even know that the guy who's making the Odyssey made the Dark Knight, that made the trilogy, the Batman trilogy. I bet most people don't know that.
You don't think they do?
No, I think they know that it's the Oppenheimer guy. Most people. And I've been following this guy for a while, and so I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't that great. But it's just kind of amazing that there are people who have decided, I don't like it. It's probably like 3 hours long. Nobody's seen the damn thing.
I think the Odyssey is also a little bit of a difficult sell.
I don't know. I think people will go see it.
I don't think people won't see it, but it's like, oh my God, I love the Odyssey. That's my favorite story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, I was surprised they didn't have more of the monsters and stuff in the trailers because I think that's the
It's all based on that
Cyclops.
2017 feminist translation.
That's the story.
And they're using Gen X dialogue or Gen Z dialogue.
Again, nobody's seen it.
They're using it in the trailer.
Right. I mean, maybe I remember when Titanic came out, it was going to be a disaster. All the stuff that had gone wrong.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, everything went wrong along the way. It was going to be a disaster. They spent too much money. There's all these stories about the set, blah, blah, blah. If this one is not good, my guess is going to be it's going to be for the same reasons that I've been noticing that Nolan movies haven't been that great. We talked about this before. At some point, his brother, who used to write the dialogue for these movies, moved on to do other things and do his own movies, and he's been kind of writing the dialogue lately. And it's, kind of wooden. He's more about spectacle than I think getting really great acting jobs. I feel bad for Denzel Washington's son. Was it John David Washington who was in Tenet? He's great in Tenet, but apparently, the whole concept behind it was that nobody was supposed to have any emotion whatsoever about anything. And I think it kind of hits him like, hey, he didn't show any emotion. Well, neither did anyone else in that movie. And if you go back, in his movies have timelines that are convoluted and all that kind of stuff. But the further back you go, you get really good dialogue along with it. So
it comes out on the 17th, by the way.
So I would be surprised necessarily if it's because of whatever book version he took it from or whatever. If it's bad, it'll probably be the way Nolan movies are bad when they're bad, which is a lot of spectacle, but I don't really care about these people. That's really what it goes down.
Yeah, you don't get invested in them.
You don't get invested in them. And that's, you go back to Interstellar, McConaughey put in such an amazing performance. I mean, those scenes where he's crying just does not. Most actors, even when they're good at crying, look like they're acting, but you go, but it's pretty damn good. McConaughey, when he's crying in that movie, I don't even know how do you even put yourself in that situation.
Don't go.
And even after rewatching it, I don't know when the last time you saw Interstellar was. Like Anne Hathaway's character is very forgettable.
Yeah,
in that movie. Very forgettable.
Yeah, I think as I'm saying, I think McConaughey jumps out.
Yeah.
Also, here's another thing that probably will bring down the Odyssey, and it won't have anything to do with all the things that people think it's woke and whatever. It's the dialogue, and also as part of the dialogue with this guy, because he doesn't write good dialogue, it's just going to be exposition after exposition. We've been out for 10. It's taken, but it's just like every character for 5 minutes has to explain the next plot element to the other character they're talking to. That would be my guess. If it turns out not to be good, my guess is that you will be able to put it along a line of other Nolan movies in the last, since what I think was his last truly great movie, Dunkirk. And you know what? The thing about Dunkirk, not a lot of dialogue. It's
but
like
a really good visual.
Yeah, but
film.
That's what he does well. It's the visuals is what he does well.
Plus, we already have "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?"
Yes,
that was all I needed.
Oh,
to have to read it in high school and then watch "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?"
So you like
the most Odyssey I'll ever ask for.
You like the hillbilly version of the Odyssey.
It has no competition, by the way. The other movies opening are Horse Girls and Descendants, Wicked Wonderland.
Horse Girls is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
What's Horse Girls?
I've actually heard good things about.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Horse Girls?
I don't know what it is, but somewhere along the line I came along something that was a good review of
this
Horse
should clear
Girls.
it up. Ready? Okay, here we go. This will totally tell you what's going on. A comedy drama starring Gretchen Mol about the complexities of growing up and facing uncertain realities.
Well, that's
sold.
I'm in.
Yeah.
That's called growing up.
Yeah.
Isn't that part of growing up? Uncertain realities.
I faced certain
Climbing up on
realities.
Salisbury Hill. I always wanted a horse.
I don't know. I heard something good about it. It's an indie kind of thing.
No,
isn't it?
Daddy.
No, we're taking the horse, whether you like it or not.
Its leg is broke. We're going to shoot it now.
Don't shoot it, Daddy.
It can't do nothing.
But I love him.
Well, he's crippled.
We don't say that anymore.
It's a horse, damn it.
Pack your bags. I'm going to take you home.
We need to come up with some kind of collection of the movies here, where you combine them together. You need like Horse Odyssey.
That's
or
why I
something.
was looking it up, and those things just don't work. Auto horse.
There is a horse Although I don't. That part is the Trojan. That part is it's after the Trojan War, right? He's trying to get back. So I don't think that the Trojan horse thing is in the Odyssey. Not being an expert. By not being an expert, meaning I've never read it.
Is that the Iliad or something?
Well, the Iliad, but my understanding is I don't know. I think in the Iliad it's referred to, but I don't know that it's part of either of the stories. I don't know.
It is a retrospective story inside of the Odyssey. The
So
Trojan
it's
horse.
like a flashback.
The Trojan horses, yes.
Okay, so it will come
talks
up.
about it.
Okay. So
Get ready. It's 2 hours and 52 minutes. So
Of course it is.
movie.
Of course it is. Christopher
Cool.
Nolan doesn't know how to. His breakfast takes 4 hours. Like that guy has no idea. At some point, people will realize that. Yeah. Then when it comes to epics, running time is part of that, but not everything. You could do something in 2 hours, 20 minutes, and call it an epic.
He
couldn't you?
wanted to go over 3 hours, but the IMAX film spool won't
Right.
allow you to do that.
Right.
So
Again, just like these celebrities and these singers and everyone who either refuses to get old, right, or refuses to like put down their craft at some point because their craft is no longer their craft. They can't do it anymore. And then movies can't end either. Movies are all no movies like 90 minutes anymore.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Everything has to go on. Can we have some editing in our lives?
Whatever happened to less is more? Remember when the corporations were pushing
more.
that?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's there was
they were right.
I'm going to
Yeah, they
give
were right.
way less during the rest of the show and see how good it
Yes,
gets.
it's more. And
I'm just going to shut up.
Again, my whole thing with the Odyssey is no matter who you voted for, no matter what you think politically, you don't have the ability to know whether or not it's a good movie if you haven't seen it. Or if you're never going to see it, at least, let it be out for a couple of weeks and take a look at what the zeitgeist is on it. Well, yes?
I heard an interesting thing. Because it's shot on IMAX, they can only shoot for 3 minutes.
Yeah, no, that's all of his movies.
That's kind of
And
that's why
usually-
it feels so stilted and weird.
But Dunkirk was like that, and I mean,
You like
man,
Dunkirk better than I do.
Did you see it in IMAX?
Yeah, no.
Okay, I saw it in IMAX. I mean, I don't know what it's like when it's not IMAX, but that movie opens up.
Look
and
good on my
you're-
phone.
Yeah.
From what I understand, this is the first
the
movie-
opening scene of Dunkirk. The camera is positioned behind soldiers walking through, I think, whatever town, and I'm telling you, in IMAX, you feel like you're walking with them. It's one of, I mean, you
Maybe
talk
I'll go
about
and see this one in
immersion.
IMAX.
I usually try to see Nolan stuff in IMAX, and then Oppenheimer was that fake IMAX. But I'm sure that every seat has been sold out in the Gwinnett
probably.
Thing for the whole run. Let's say hello to Alex Williams. Alex says there's a stalled big rig on 285 in West Atlanta.
Hey, good afternoon, Eric, and to the Doctrinaires as well. Not so good on the west side perimeter. Yeah, that's right. We're watching this stalled tractor trailer, 285 southbound, the outer loop before you get to Hollowell Parkway, exit 12. It is in the second left lane. The hood is up on that one, and it has jammed the ride already back to South Atlanta Road. A little bit better news south of there. That earlier crash, 285 southbound and Highway 166 Langford Parkway, that is now on the right shoulder. All lanes open there. Driving through some rain, 285 eastbound, the inner loop between Dorville and Tucker, with delays starting right around Buford Highway, staying with you as you head down toward La Vista Road. What's it looking like on I-85 toward Gwinnett County, Skysmith?
I-85 northbound, the rain is definitely impacting your commute as you head into Norcross. You're going to be moving sluggish between I-285 and Jimmy Carter Boulevard, and you're going to hit another slow roll bubble between Old Peachtree Road and Highway 317. This report is sponsored by John Foy & Associates Personal Injury Law Firm. John Foy & Associates have been fighting and winning accident cases for big rig trucks for years. Let them get the most money for you. Call John Foy, the strong arm, today. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
When you need to know.
This story is developing in Atlanta.
When you want to know.
Severe weather is on its way.
When you have to know.
We'll alert you as soon as this closure clears.
Get notifications
From your source for news.
Get the WSB radio app.
Download it from your app store today.
You know, I've had listeners, coworkers, friends come up and ask me, hey, Aram, what makes advanced hair restoration different? Well, allow me to share, along with some details on, get this, their once-a-year summer savings event. First off, Advanced Hair stands by the results, and their before and afters are second to none. With Advanced Hair, your own natural hair guaranteed to grow. Secondly, Advanced Hair combines top-rated physicians with modern technology, creating a concierge-quality experience that's hard to find elsewhere. Finally, Advanced Hair's Advanced FUE begins regrowing your own natural hair the very next day. Quick, simple, and easy. Now, if you have a flexible schedule this summer and you've been waiting for the savings special opportunity, it's here, friends. Advanced Hair Summer Savings Event will get you the most hair for your dollar. It's their best offer ever. For details and to schedule your free consultation, call 770-660-HAIR. One-day treatment, life-changing results. Your new hair guaranteed to grow. 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
Men, if you're suffering from ED or PE, you're not alone. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it. Priority Men's Medical Center restores men's love lives in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, even when Viagra and Cialis don't work. Here's Dr. Simovitz, specialist in men's health.
Priority Men's Medical Center's painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right in the office.
Men are now lasting longer than they ever imagined. And the best part, at Priority Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. Take control of your love life. Call now. 404-885-8885.
For roofing, windows, and doors, think of Finley first. It's Ashley Frasca for Finley Roofing, the Roof Guys, now offering Provia windows and doors. Energy efficient, expert installation, 0% financing. FinleyRoofing.com.
All right, you rascals, you doctrinaires. I'm going to bring something up here, and I'm going to say I don't consider this a comedy premise because it would be very mean. And it's something that we talk about a lot, but this is a human being, and let's remember that. So the guy, Brian Johnson, that we talk about a lot, who's trying to live forever. This is the tech, guy he's doing everything in his life to live to. And I always wondered about, what about DNA? And there's a lot to wonder about here. So he has been diagnosed with an incurable stomach-eating disease. Now, that sounded really bad when I first saw it. Like, does that mean he's going to definitely die from it? I don't know. It's autoimmune gastritis. And so it's like the stomach is eating itself. It affects 2 to 5% of people, causes nutrient deficiency, anemia, and potentially elevated risk of cancer. Now, what I didn't get out of this story was, is this a fast-moving thing? By the end of the story, I thought, no, there's no cure, but maybe it's a manageable thing over time. But then when I was reading, I was like, boy, I'm wondering if all this stuff that he's done to himself, he gets his son's blood put in him, and I don't know what element.
It was like an effect or something like that from everything he's been. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm wondering.
Yeah, it's certainly a thought. Yeah,
it makes me think. But here's the whole thing about it's just a waste of time to spend your life trying to live forever. Or he says forever. He means, I don't know. He wanted to live to be 150 or something like that. Now he says now he's going to double down. This is a good way to try to cure this or whatever. That's fine. I got the sense by the end of the article that it wasn't like he's immediately going into some hospice or something, but that it was incurable in the sense that you have to manage it for the rest of your life. But I'm not sure about that. And they do say that it ups the risk of cancer at some point. So, feel bad for the guy. Look, I think it's kind of weird what he does, but I never wish that kind of thing on him. But it does show the just the folly of this, of trying to live forever. Even if he did live 150 years, he spends every minute of every day thinking about not dying, which is like, well, when are you living?
Yeah, that's so
like
boring.
At what point, so you've lived 120 years, going to bed at 7:30 every night, monitoring yourself, drinking, doing this, everything you did every minute of every day. And then, so in the quest to stay alive forever, what kind of living did you do?
I did no living at all.
At what point did you kick off your shoes and
I might step on something. I left my shoes on.
Yeah, you don't want to do that because then you could get tetanus.
Tetanus, sliver.
All those
so
things.
he had hypothyroidism.
Yeah. All right, I don't know what the whole thing is.
Interesting. I didn't know he had that.
Yeah, he had that when he was younger.
Yeah,
And-
so then he was taking medication that helped his body sort of act like his thyroid was working properly.
Right.
But I guess in other news, his stomach was
Yes.
he was having some other response to a autoimmune disease.
Yeah, yeah. And so I'm obviously only 2 to 5% people get this, so there's not a whole hell of a lot known about it. But
He needs to fill his stomach with other stuff.
just the folly of it, of the idea of just live your life, and you know what? Be healthy. Be healthy is good.
But
you know?
mentally healthy as well, which means
Yeah.
enjoying things.
Enjoy
and being
things,
happy and
but also
not
yeah.
worrying.
Yeah. Well,
It also feels like an eating disorder.
I don't. This is so
There we
deep.
go.
This is so deep.
What?
I mean, the guy does when you're swapping blood with your child.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
It
like
feels
I don't
like
know
a
that it comes down
control.
to I just think that he just doesn't want to die. And these tech people, they get so big that they think that they think of death as a problem to be solved. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Because they see everything as a problem to be solved. And I got news for you. I hate to be a downer, but that's one we're never going to solve. Everybody who's ever born is eventually one day going to pass away. It should be that way. Steve Jobs gave the first time he got sick, and then he had a remission. At one point, there was a moment where it looked like maybe he was going to be around for a while. And he gave a valedictory. Is that what they call it? No. What do you call it? A commencement speech. And he mentioned that it's important that people pass away, because if people didn't pass away, then young people and the new generations would never, ever get a chance to rise and have their moment. Because if we lived 500 years, I mean, Rockefeller would still be, You know what I mean? Like Thomas Jefferson would still be here telling us what to do. You need, the whole thing is every 100 years, everyone you've ever met or known will be gone. We get replaced. Every 100 years, there's a whole new crop of people on the earth, and that's a good thing ultimately. Alex Williams says 285 South is getting slower through Smyrna.
Unfortunately, it is, Eric. All due to this stalled tractor trailer as you leave Cobb County into Fulton County. 285 southbound, still in that second left lane with no help yet before Hollowell Parkway, exit 12. So delays now creeping closer back toward Paces Ferry Road. Northbound inner loop a little sluggish as you head up into Vinings. Now that earlier crash I told you about, 285 southbound, the outer loop at Highway 166 was off to the right. Well, now police are blocking the right lane, so 285 south, seeing a slow zone starting right around Cascade Road down to that crash at Langford Parkway. How are things looking on I-20 in DeKalb County, Sky Smith?
For your I-20 eastbound ride, we're seeing that after-work volume building between Wesley Chapel Road and Stonecrest. Now, if you're headed into the city on I-20 West out of Lithonia, now it's going to be sluggish between Evans Mill Road and Wesley Chapel Road. Traffic is brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the Trustdale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
This is Scott Slade, and if your air conditioning is having trouble keeping you comfortable this summer, I have good news. Ragsdale Heating and Air is here to keep you and your family cool and save you money. Right now, you can get up to $1,700 off if you carry your home comfort system, and that'll include Ragsdale's own exclusive 15-year parts and labor warranty. And don't forget, Ragsdale is your go-to team for plumbing, electrical, and insulation, too. Schedule your visit online at ragsdaleair.com or call them. With over 13,000 five-star reviews, Ragsdale is the name I know you can trust.
Usually when something sounds way too good to be true, it is. Imagine someone says you can cut your mobile bill in half. Sounds like a fantasy, but with Xfinity Mobile, it's the real deal. Hey, it's Mark Aram here. Because when you have Xfinity Internet, you can cut your mobile bill in half. Plus, try Xfinity Mobile free for a year, no commitment. That's a lot of streaming, sharing, scrolling, or whatever else you can do with your phone. All for half the price and none of the commitment. That means you'll save big over Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. That's wild. Now, all you have to do is think about how you'll spend all of that extra moolah. Call 1-800-XFINITY, go to XfinityMobile.com, or visit your local Xfinity store to switch today. Xfinity, imagine that. Restrictions apply. Compare savings of one Xfinity Mobile Select to comparable options from T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T. As of March 24th, taxes, fees, extra, $30 monthly discount limited to new mobile customers only. After 12 months, regular rates apply.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
WSB Atlanta, WSB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
It's 4:30. I'm Veronica Waters. The news this half hour is brought to you by D. Geller & Son Jewelers. WSB's top local story, a Clayton County jury returns a quick guilty verdict against a man accused of raping and molesting a minor.
The child was groomed over a 3-year period until she told her mother what a family acquaintance was doing to her. DA Tasha Mosley says children understand stranger danger, but this crime is different.
How do you teach children to watch out for that person that they know?
And it didn't take long for the jury to return a guilty verdict after seeing Octavius Ellis's explicit messages to the child.
And a jury convicted him. I think deliberations was less than an hour.
Ellis will spend 35 years in prison. Lisa Nicholas, 95.5 WSB.
It is now 88 degrees in Midtown Atlanta. WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards forecasting scattered showers and storms throughout the afternoon with a high around 90. Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast is coming up. Some Georgia homeowners who lost money after falling victim to an aggressive real estate contract scheme are now eligible for restitution. Sean Conroy with the Georgia Attorney General's office says homeowners who paid MV Realty's early termination fee are able to get their share now of $1 million judgment.
The marketing was targeting, in many cases, older adults. The terms of the agreement were not fully disclosed to the signers, and so that's where the deception was involved.
Some 3,300 Georgia homeowners signed contracts with a Florida-based company. As part of this judgment, MV Realty is banned from doing business in Georgia again. Authorities identify the man who drowned on Lake Allatoona over the holiday weekend.
The Georgia Department of Natural Resources says 28-year-old Fidel Ojwang of Lilburn was the man who died Sunday after investigators say he went off the back of a ski boat on Lake Allatoona near Glade Marina and never came back up. An hours-long multi-agency search ensued, with officials using boat-mounted sonar to locate his body early this morning. The Bartow County coroner will now perform an autopsy. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta police turned to the public to help identify 3 suspects involved in an armed robbery Sunday near the intersection of Rankin Street and Glen Iris Drive. All 3 are believed to be juveniles or young adults and followed the victims from the Ponce City Market area before confronting them at gunpoint. The victims were robbed of high-end sneakers and other items. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers. Early voting is underway today ahead of the July 28th special election for Metro Atlanta's 13th congressional district. The winner will fill the remainder of late Congressman David Scott's term, which runs through the end of this year. A different election is being held in November for the next full term, which begins in 2027. That boil water advisory for Henry County still in effect, this following an operations issue at a water treatment facility. This includes all areas generally south of Turner Church, Honey Creek, and Snapping Shoals Roads, and all areas generally east of I-75. The county is conducting required water quality testing before lifting the advisory, and they're asking customers to conserve water and refrain from outdoor watering until this advisory is lifted. Russia has launched a massive missile and drone attack on Ukraine. They killed at least 21 people overnight. The assault highlights gaps in Ukraine's air defenses, particularly the need for more U.S.-made Patriot interceptor missiles. Ukrainian President Zelensky is expected to address this issue at a NATO summit this week in Turkey, where President Trump will also be attending. Prosecutors in Utah are trying to make their case against accused Charlie Kirk murderer Tyler Robinson as Kirk's widow looks on in court. Robinson's attorney, Catherine Nestor, cross-examined confront former Utah Valley University police officer Chris Bagley about the security in place near the rooftop where the shooter allegedly positioned themselves.
Was anybody around that was law enforcement?
No.
Nobody on the roof?
No.
Nobody on the stairway?
No.
Nobody on the walkway?
No.
The team of prosecutors aims to convince a judge they have enough evidence to try Tyler Robinson and seek the death penalty. Team USA will have one of its stars available when it takes on Belgium at 8 p.m. Eastern in the World Cup round of 16. President Trump admits he personally asked FIFA's resident to review U.S. striker Flo Balogun's one-game suspension over a suspected foul.
All I did was ask for a review. I didn't say you have to do this.
He shrugs off the protests from Belgium, saying if the Belgians beat the Americans at full strength, they can be really proud.
The lane 285 southbound, the outer loop, Highway 166, Langford Parkway. That's slowing you from Cascade Road. 285 in north and south, a little slow where it's been raining in the Tucker area. But the southeast leg of the perimeter, that's what's jammed up. 285 east and northbound. Slow pretty much from Boulder Crest Road, working your way up through the work zone at I-20 to Glenwood Road, exit 44. How's the afternoon shaping up through downtown Atlanta, Sky Smith?
Well, the heavy volume is here. Your connector northbound ride, you're going to start to hit the brakes as you get past 166. Then you're going to get some relief as you approach Georgia Tech area. Now, for your connector southbound ride, that is getting jammed up at Howell Mill Road on 75, and it's going to be freeing up at I-20. The next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
This is WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Partly to mostly cloudy skies today, heating up to a high of 90 degrees before the scattered rain showers and thunderstorms move through. Some of these storms may produce isolated damaging wind gusts and heavy downpours. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, highs in the upper 80s with a few pop-up storms through the afternoon. Wednesday, partly cloudy, high 92.
It's 93 degrees in McDonough, 85 in Woodstock, and 88 in Midtown Atlanta at 436. More news at 5 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
Imagine if houses could talk. You know, your old house might say, "Go ahead, I'll be fine. Don't put your life on hold because of me." Well, it turns out that's pretty much what Orchard does. Hey, it's Eric Von Hessler. Instead of waiting for your current home to sell, Orchard gives you cash up front so you can buy your next home first. You move in, you unpack, you finally remember which box has the coffee maker. Meanwhile, Orchard stays behind with your old home, taking care of repairs, smart upgrades, staging, and professional marketing to help it all sell for top dollar. When it does sell, you get the proceeds. No racing the calendar, no trying to make two closings happen on the same Tuesday afternoon, just one smooth move from one chapter to the next. Maybe moving doesn't have to feel like a giant leap after all. Start with a free home valuation today at Orchard.com. That's Orchard.com.
If your garage door stops working, is that urgent? If some repair guy says he can maybe come out tomorrow or maybe the day after that, is that a problem? I mean, if you got to get to work and your car's stuck in your garage, that's urgent. If your wife's 39 weeks pregnant, starts feeling a little something, it's raining cats and dogs, the go bag is already in the trunk, and your car's stuck in your garage, that's urgent. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. If you call us to repair your garage door, we ask, what time is good for you? We adjust our schedules to meet your schedule. And we always have same-day availability, because sometimes it's urgent. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage, and we'll come over when you need us. Because if you call us, it's your call.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Well, I'm not going to get into it, but I'm seeing here that Graham Plattner might, there's some accusations being made. He's in Maine, right, going up against Susan Collins.
Yes. That's the guy that had the tattoo, right?
Yeah, I call him the working class Nazi.
Isn't that John Lennon song?
Yes, I believe so.
It's something to be. You know, he canceled a couple of his appearances because he didn't feel well.
Well, that'll happen when people are accusing you of horrific things. But hey, everybody is innocent until proven guilty. That's just the way this world's supposed to be. And I'm going to go along with that. So we'll let that play itself out.
That's a little aggressive headline there, considering it's already been resolved. The one about the World Cup, no?
U.S. to be thrown out of the
World Cup.
Oh yeah, because it was I thought that the Belgians were just appealing.
They
didn't
appealed,
even appeal.
Were they trying to get us thrown out?
They did appeal the decision to try to overturn the overturning of the red card.
Right.
And they failed.
Right.
It got overturned.
But Drudge has it here, like USA to be thrown out of World Cup.
Yeah,
Belgium
yeah.
escalates
It's
complaint.
Like, I mean,
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
That's
We'll find out tonight whether or not the U.S.
Hey, we
gets
all
knocked
hey,
out or not.
come on, Trump. Everybody knows FIFA's corrupt anyway.
Well,
Who
yeah,
cares?
no, I
Yeah, they're
love 'em. You
corrupt,
know
they're-
what? A little corruption goes a long way. You know. I don't care. We're gonna win. Maybe I don't know. Whatever. It's great.
I didn't even know what a red card was. I didn't even know.
Well, yeah, you know,
But he
red
didn't
card.
deserve one.
Just give him a yellow card. He didn't deserve the thing.
I don't know what that
didn't.
is either, but
Well, you know, the yellow means caution, red means stop. You know, let him play.
I have a question, Jared. A yellow card, do you get that one-on-one kick every time after a yellow card, or you have
No.
to build up to that? I'm a little confused sometimes. Like there'll be a yellow card, and then it doesn't always follow the same thing. Is that because they've gotten two of them, and now you're out of yellow cards? And then why do you get to when it's just one-on-one? The goalkeeper and the striker, right?
Yeah.
Then is that because your behavior was close to a red card, like somebody was hurt or close to being hurt?
No, it's very simple. It's a penalty inside the box. So
Okay.
so if it's
All right.
inside the box, it
All
could
right.
be a yellow card or any kind of common
Gotcha.
foul. Then it becomes a one-on-one in the box like that. So,
Gotcha. Because those are impossible.
oh, I know those goalies. You
Yeah, it
feel
was-
for them too. Like, and then the
It's
team talks so
impossible.
much smack when they score the goal too.
Yeah,
and
it's
you
like,
just
hey,
feel for that
I'm
goalie.
one guy. I got. You see the real estate behind me?
Start
This
going
is
back and forth like
ridiculous. that. Okay, you did get it in, but it still wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't that hard. It was. It's like when a bird hits a windshield.
Yeah,
I never feel bad for the bird. You've got the whole sky.
Right.
Yeah,
That's how I feel about the striker.
They're playing games. The birds.
Oh,
They're
yeah?
daring each other. They're getting out there.
Rebels, teenagers.
They
probably.
are.
Teenage
what
birds.
Our
Not
neighbors
messing with out playing in the traffic.
Our neighbors have put up this bird feeder, and I kid you not, at least once a week, one of those stupid pigeons flies directly into our glass window in our living room.
A pigeon?
Yeah, pigeon. Yeah, literally.
Maybe
a
it's a
pigeon.
dove.
It could be a dove, but it looks like a pigeon like that. And
I thought
it's
pigeons
always
live downtown.
well,
What color is it?
It's kind of like a brown,
And
like
it's a
gray,
dove.
brown,
Yeah,
grayish
it's a dove.
color.
Yeah.
Okay,
So all pigeon. I never
Yeah.
remember which way is which, but it's something like this. All pigeons are doves, but not all doves are pigeons.
That sounds.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I learned something new.
Because
There you go.
nobody thinks of a pigeon like walking around in a street as having anything to do with peace.
Right.
So you got to have those white doves.
I feel bad for pigeons. We domesticated them,
Yeah.
and then we were sort of done using them because we invented like better means of communication.
Yeah,
And
now
then they're
they-
like, "All right, goodbye, good luck out there, everybody." And now they can't build nests hardly.
Well, they're
Their feet are
stupid.
chopped off in cities.
They're so
I know
stupid.
somebody
They're
who
symbiotic with cities. They
from-
live there and eat.
from
No,
New
but
York
they
City
live
who-
like 3 years or 4 years when in reality they should live like 16 or something.
Well, we got to do something about that.
I agree.
You know what? It's time to.
Hunt
well,
them.
I see that was the opposite.
Oh.
I was thinking like
Yeah,
maybe
that
we
was-
should
Return
them
them to
all
the country?
to just create some sort of apiary or something in the middle of the country.
Well,
Put 'em all
didn't
there.
We're gonna send all the pigeons.
didn't Mike Tyson? He was working
he
with some
raised
pigeons
them.
He's
for a
a
while.
pigeon hustler.
Yeah, he raised them.
I have a friend who, when she was young, they didn't have a lot of money, and she lived in New York City, and they used to eat pigeons.
Ew.
Yeah.
Well, that's
No,
squab.
ew, they're good if you're not eating garbage.
Are they?
Yeah, have you ever eaten
Well,
dove?
people
Dove
eat
is
dove.
delicious.
Squab. Squab is pigeon.
I don't think so. I don't think I've had
Dove
dove
is
before.
good.
People love dove. I can't
Gamey.
eat doves. I can't eat doves.
I use dove in the shower.
They're for peace.
Oh.
Have you ever tried to eat dove? That's terrible.
I know, it
tried to
doesn't
eat
taste
that
very
once.
good. I don't know what
It
the
said
hype's about.
It was a dove bar. I was like, well,
Oh
I've
yeah,
had
that
those
was
before.
good. See, I'm confused.
Your
Yes.
tummy is moisturized.
Yeah, kind
What
of
am I supposed
soapy.
to be eating? This soap bar doesn't taste anything like
I have
chocolate.
I have to tip my cap to the late Drake Sather, great comedian who took his own life, who had that joke, the dove bar joke. He was also the guy who said, and I've said this a million times, I worked with this guy. He was just fantastic. I don't know why he took his life. But he had, what was the joke? Oh, that he, he said, I worked for did a charity thing last week for Ronald McDonald's house. And one point they came out with, they had a big check, said $1 million And I was looking around and I thought, how big of a house does this effing clown need? Always tip my cap to the great Drake Sather.
Was that joke about, hey, Marge, that joke about your dead son? Bit of a yawner.
I can't remember. Is that him? Is that him?
Bit of a yawner.
He's such a great guy. Sometimes like, when I was doing stand-up, in the 80s and early 90s, I was always like the host or the middle act or something like that. And when the headliners would come through, you'd have just some of them would just be the biggest jerks in the world, and some of them would just be great. And he was great, so I was able to throw his name out there. People can maybe look his stuff up. I'm sure it's on YouTube.
He and Norm wrote for Dennis Miller's syndicated talk show.
Yes. And I think Drake Sather may have written for some of the Larry Sanders Show.
Yeah,
maybe in the early stuff,
yeah.
I believe, possibly. Do we have traffic? Because I could start another conversation on the radio, but I don't want to be immediately interrupted. Not that Alex Williams is an interruption. I just want to stay in our lanes. If you understand.
Alex is going to be doing a little bit of weather here too. Look at that.
Well, hey, Alex Williams.
I don't like that.
I don't either.
I know it's crazy, right?
Makes me uncomfortable.
Alex
Okay,
Edwards.
listen, Alex is not just
he wears many hats here.
Listen, he has a lot of skills. Listen, I'm trusting Alex Williams. He says rain is impacting the ride on 85 in Gwinnett. You see, he tied it into the traffic.
And I picked this one because I'm trying to get Autumn to like me, and she doesn't like this one. So we're gonna keep trying, guys. Yeah, we've been watching the rain northeast of town. Right now, heaviest part of it seems to be concentrated between Duluth and Swanee, where 85 both north and southbound a little slow getting through that wet pavement where the rain is falling between, let's say, Sugarloaf Parkway and I-985. Traffic Trooper tells me I'm looking for it. Crash second left lane where it has also rained. 85 southbound around Pleasant Hill. Your northbound delays start around Chamblee Tucker. Heaviest of it's going to be from Jimmy Carter on the wet pavement as you head up to Indian Trail Road. 400 northbound, tapping the brakes in Sandy Springs, approaching the North Springs MARTA station. Checking I-75 in Cobb County with the help of Sky Smith.
For your I-75 northbound ride, I'm seeing just some pockets of stop-and-go action between South Marietta Parkway and Chastain Road. The next report is in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Topical.
And then it hits me, and I'm like, this is a freaking AI lady.
Local.
Green's resignation is going to shrink the Republican majority in the House.
Getting you through your morning.
How does that work?
Mark Arrow.
You've got to be kidding me.
Mark Arrow.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Hi, I'm Michaela, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. You found your dream engagement ring. As a jewelry consultant, I recommend to start shopping for your wedding band 6 months before your big day. Don't worry. At Shane Company, we're here to help you find the perfect bands. Our men's and women's bands are crafted to high-quality standards, and it shows in every detail, with a stylish design and comfortable fit. At Shane Company, we'll take care of your engagement ring and wedding bands for life, because a friend wants you to say, I do, to your rings again and again. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Easy, boy. Hey, it's Ashley Frasca for Finley Roofing, the roof guys. Rufus, the chief barking officer, has the zoomies because he's fetched you a huge discount. Save $1,600 off a full roof replacement. Finley makes it affordable with 0% financing and payments starting at just $139 a month. $1,600 discount ends July 21st. Sale info at finleyroofing.com.
Attention men, are you suffering from ED or PE? Here's an important message from Choice Men's Health.
I'm Dr. Katz, and I'm the Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Are you performing the way you want to in the bedroom? If the answer is no, and you've tried Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra and were disappointed, then you need to come see us immediately. If you don't see results on the first visit, then there's no charge. Many of our patients have medical conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, obesity, and prostate problems. I'm happy to say that we have 98% success rate with all our patients. Our customized solutions will allow you to perform within 10 minutes and last an hour and even longer. You can regain your love life and tackle your ED and PE problems. Guys, your partner will never complain again. Our clinic has the most affordable prices, so if you visit other clinics and you're not completely satisfied, then you need to call Choice Men's Health.
Regain your love life regardless of your age or medical history. Choice Men's Health guarantees results on your first visit or you pay nothing. Call now. 404-400-1170. That's 404-400-1170.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. One question I'm always asked is, how did you become the largest injury firm in the world with over 1,000 attorneys and $25 billion in verdicts and settlements? One way was our financial strength. Medical malpractice is the third leading cause of death in America. To prosecute a typical case costs up to $250,000 in case cost. We advance them all. Product liability cases can have similar costs with an army of lawyers on the other side. Automobile insurance companies have the resources to fight. Guess what? So do we. Many law firms simply may not have the financial firepower to work up your case the way you deserve. And we don't charge by the hour. No recovery, no fee. If you have a question about your case or wish to become a client, go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer. 24/7. It's that easy. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Have you had sticker shock from a crawl space or foundation company? You're not alone. Get a second opinion from American Crawl Space Solutions, where we believe fixing your home shouldn't mean overpaying for things you don't need. From crawl space encapsulation and waterproofing to mold remediation and foundation repair, we give you the right solution without high-pressure sales tactics. Just honest recommendations at a great value. Get a free inspection today at AmericanCrawlSpaceSolutions.com.
American Crawl Space Solutions. Foundations too.
Man, I love this place. I've been surfing here since I was a kid. Now, seeing my grandson out on the water, it means everything to me. Watching him and taking in the blue waves, the sea breeze, the blurry horizon.
If you have geographic atrophy, or GA, subtle changes in vision could mean it's progressing toward irreversible vision loss. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression and could help preserve your vision for longer, so you may keep seeing the world around you. Izervay, or avacincaptad pegol, is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may cause blood in the white of the eye, blurred vision, or a temporary increase in eye pressure. Do not drive or use machinery until vision has recovered after an eye injection or exam. Ask your retina specialist how you can slow your GA with Izervay. To learn more, call 1-855-IZERVAY or go to izervay.com. Paid for by Astellas Pharma.
Not quite. He's ex-military. I'm not sure about his complete politics. But, hey, do you guys remember Tilly Norwood?
No. Oh, that's the AI singer.
No, AI actress. Remember
Oh,
the
yeah,
whole
okay,
thing
now
was
I
that
see, yeah.
she got the story was that she got an agent some months ago, and that was a big deal. So an AI actress has
Is it an AI agent or a real agent?
It's a real agent. She signed to, I don't know if it's CAA or one of those. So that was the big deal, was that she would need an agent. Now, from Variety, and they know about these things. I would tell you, when it comes to dying Hollywood, well, they don't know it's dying, but, covering of Hollywood and the movies and the such, and the actors and the actresses and the whatnot.
And the humans and non-humans.
And all of them. Variety's the place to go. Tilly Norwood to lead new movie. It's called Misaligned, which is that misspelled here, or is it?
She wrote Tell her to come over and see me. I'll help her.
The headline of the word misaligned seems misspelled. Making feature debut for AI actor. We'll just read this from Variety. Tilly Norwood, the AI actor who sparked a frenzy of anger in Hollywood and across the wider industry in late 2025, is set to front her first feature film, Misaligned. Now, does that name jump out at you at all? In the AI thing, the whole concept is alignment.
Mm-hmm.
When you, the idea is the only way to keep it from being dangerous is that we have to align it to human ideals. Because look at the Earth. Obviously, humans have such a high morality.
Oh, for sure.
It's not like we're just viciously killing one another everywhere. But the idea is that it has to be aligned with our values. So this is called Misaligned. I take it that is a reference there. Announced by.
Is it like MRS?
No, I think
aligned.
No, this time around it's spelled properly. So I think it's the actual
AI wrote this article about
probably
an AI artist?
Probably.
Okay, cool.
The AI focused, and again, 2 S's in focus. This could be.
Wow.
Millie wrote the article.
This is Variety. This is not. It was amazing. This is described as a comedy drama, telling a coming-of-age story infused with existential AI chaos. set inside the so-called Tillyverse. So what's going on here?
Sounds kind of interesting, actually. They're like getting meta with it.
Yeah.
It says here she doesn't have a childhood or no lived experience of her own. She's kind of aware that she's an AI that doesn't, have a human's background.
Is it written by AI?
I hope not.
I got an idea for her. Let me get you the details.
They already have those.
Yeah, but they haven't worked them out yet.
Build your own girlfriend.
I'm calling it realign. Hey, don't forget, guys.
Talk about me.
Who's this?
This is Tilly.
Oh, she sings too?
Yeah. This is her.
She does it all. Triple threat.
Yeah, see?
Except exists. She doesn't exist.
Oh, it's like Josh Allen's wife. She sings, she acts.
This is Take the Lead. AI's the key.
Yeah. The thing is, this sucks, but not any more than most stuff that comes out now.
Yeah.
Stories always told,
All right. Well, they especially pull from the Jewel large language model there.
Yeah. Like that. The dog days are over. What's that?
Oh, like Florence?
Well,
Yeah,
listen.
going to the machine. That's what she sounds like.
A little bit. Yeah, you're right.
George
Feisty,
Clark's
yes.
got to go. He's George Clark just has his interest has been piqued.
Well, it's kind of cool. I mean, it says here there's things spiral when a seductive rogue bot from the dark web convinces her to abandon her guardrails.
Okay, well, ideas are good, but
buy
what's it going
some
to look
drugs.
like? Is it going to look like AI junk up on the screen? That's the. And how long is it going to be? You know what? I think it's BS. We're never going to see this movie. Is it like an hour and a half or something? I think it's all just.
Write it down.
It'll be on Tubi.
Full-length AI feature.
Has there ever been one?
I would imagine
Like an hour and a half?
Some indie thing. Maybe this is the first one that breaks
How many?
through to the mainstream.
There's been one that came
How
out.
difficult?
One AI movie.
How difficult is it to make sure that there are 10 fingers on both hands of every character for 2 hours? I mean, it'll be worth seeing just to see all the slop mistakes that go on. Alex Williams, he's no slop. Also no slouch. He says there's a crash, unfortunately, on 285 on the east side.
Yeah, watching this one over here, 285 southbound. This is going to be on the outer loop just before, right at actually, I should say, Langford Parkway, Highway 166, exit number 5. That's why you're slowing from Cascade Road. A little better news before that. They cleared the crash, or stalled big rig, I should say, 285 southbound before Hollowell Parkway, exit 12. All lanes are open, but for now, still slow back to South Atlanta Road. What's it looking like on 285 through DeKalb County, Skysmith?
I-285 eastbound coming out of Dunwoody. You can expect some heavy volume as you get on over to Peachtree Boulevard. Then you're going to hit another patch of some heavy volume as you continue on over to Buford Highway. And as you make your way on down to I-285 south, just past I-85, it's going to be stop and go into Clarkston, the Stone Mountain Freeway exit. This traffic report is brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the trustdale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
It's just a matter of time. Clogged toilets, sinks, and sewer backups are common. It happened to me, and I call TE. Chris Chandler here. The drain team at TE Certified Electrical Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling cleared my drain fast and for just $73. Get same-day service from experienced specialists with stock vehicles to clear your clog fast for just $73.
TE certified. We love your home.
At Emory Healthcare, there's a whole team of people devoted to medicine that envisions the future, so you can do the same. When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. The power of second chances is here every day, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home. Emory Healthcare, the front line of care, the forefront of discovery. Visit emoryhealthcare.org/discover.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 877 Cars for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now or go to carsforkids.org.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Summer's a time to feel and look your best, but I'm not talking about your abs or your tan. Hey guys, it's Mark Aram here. I'm talking about your hair. Restore that bald spot, reverse your receding hairline, or add volume to thinning during Advanced Hair's once yearly summer savings event. Advanced Hair's simple one-day treatment begins to regrow your own natural hair the very next day, and they guarantee your new hair will grow. There's absolutely no one in hair restoration I trust more than Advanced Hair. Take advantage of your flexible summer calendar and get the most hair for your dollar. Advanced Hair summer sales event on for a limited time, so get the details and schedule your free consultation today. 470-660-HAIR. One-day treatment, life-changing results. With Advanced Hair, your new hair is guaranteed to grow. Check out the incredible before and afters and take advantage of their best offer ever. That's 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com. 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
Sir, your cowboy hat is blocking the card reader.
Sorry, partner. Just admiring that bottle of Texas Pete you got.
Oh, yeah. My chicken needs a little kick.
Oh, Texas Pete is going to wrangle up bold flavor and turn mealtime into a rowdy good time.
Whoa. Well, I'll toss it on the potatoes, too.
Now you're talking. Unleash that southern mix of premium cayenne peppers and turn up the heat on those taters.
Yeehaw! Oh, hold my spot. I'm going back for more Texas Pete.
Hey, take my horse. She's faster than a squeaky wheel.
News, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
It's 5 o'clock. I'm Veronica Waters. News this hour brought to you by Southern Exteriors. WSB's top local story, a real estate company which took advantage of Georgia homeowners with some aggressive contracts is agreeing to pay $1 million in restitution.
Roughly 3,300 Georgia homeowners signed contracts with MV Realty. In exchange for a small amount of money, they agreed to use the Florida-based company when they sold their home. But the terms weren't fully disclosed, explains Sean Conroy with the Georgia Attorney General's office.
What wasn't made clear to consumers is they were locked into a 40-year agreement that cost them or their heirs at least 3% of the value of their home.
The company is no longer allowed to do business here in Georgia, and all contracts have been terminated. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
89 degrees now in Midtown Atlanta. WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards forecasting a high around 90 today and scattered in storms. Showers and storms you may be seeing throughout the afternoon. We'll see for a while through the evening until we see partly to mostly cloudy skies. It's still going to stay humid overnight, though. Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast is straight ahead. Georgia Department of Public Safety officials are releasing final numbers today on the special operations on our roads over the holiday weekend. Troopers making more than 400 DUI arrests, and nearly 800 people were issued tickets for distracted driving. Over the holiday weekend, 11 people lost their lives in crashes. Troopers also say they worked 29 accidents, which involved drinking. In Clayton County, a woman gets years behind bars for a 2021 fight over chicken wings at a local Zaxby's.
Sharia Palmer was at the drive-thru for chicken wings, but the teen workers said they were out. Words were exchanged. The 3 workers, all 16 years old, came out, and that's when Palmer tried to run them over with her car, severely injuring one of them. District Attorney Tasha Mosley says the saddest part of all, she was a pediatric nurse.
You're there to help kids, and in this instant, I don't know what went through her mind. She got so angry that she decided she was going to use her car as a weapon.
And Palmer's been sentenced to 20 years, 3 to serve. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
The GBI is investigating a deadly shooting of an Atlanta man in South Georgia. He's 36-year-old Rashad Lumpkin, and he was found lying in the middle of a street in Vidalia over the weekend. Officers say he had been shot multiple times. Right now, the GBI is asking anyone who may know Lumpkin to contact them, or if they know anything about anything that might have happened, to also please get in touch. DeKalb County District Attorney Sherry Boston says an employee of her office was inside her own home on the 4th of July when she was hit by a gunfire. Police believe this was probably someone doing celebratory shooting, but DeKalb police have made 2 arrests in connection with it. DA Boston says she's met with employee Lakeisha Davis, offering support. Davis's family is asking for privacy while the woman recovers, and the DA is asking for a conflict prosecutor to be appointed to the case. Maine Senate candidate Graham Plattner is taking, quote, time to reflect after a sexual assault allegation is made against him. On social media today, he addresses a Political report that a woman who dated Plattner accused him of forcing her to have sex almost 5 years ago, despite repeated objections.
Any accusation of non-consensual behavior is categorically false.
Plattner says his goal of defeating Republican Susan Collins in the general election remains his focus. Russia attacks Ukraine with missiles and drones overnight. Britt Clinton reports everything hit its target, pointing to Ukraine's need for more U.S. Patriot interceptor missiles.
3 large apartment blocks partially collapsed, some apparently taking direct missile hits with helicopters ferrying water from the river to tackle fires still burning in Kyiv. And for Kyiv's residents, this was another terrifying night of explosions.
The massive attack coming before a NATO summit in Turkey this week. President Trump will be attended. And Ukraine President Zelensky is expected to request more Patriot interceptors while there. It is 5:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. But first, WSB Triple Team Traffic starts right now. Alex Williams kicking us off.
And fortunately, going to have to throw up the travel advisory for those traveling 85 southbound through Duluth. Veronica, new crash where we watched the rain come through. 3 left lanes knocked out here, 85 southbound at Highway 316. Delays quickly stacking up back toward Duluth Highway and Sugarloaf Parkway. And I want to go ahead and encourage you to use Satellite Boulevard as an alternate. 85 northbound, that ride's just full of volume as you leave DeKalb, heading up toward Norcross. 285 up toward Indian Trail Road. Then you'll find a few more brake lights from Old Peachtree Road up to I-985. How's the ride looking through downtown Atlanta, Sky Smith?
For your connector southbound ride, that earlier crash on I-85 before 17th Street Bridge has cleared up, but we are still seeing some delays from the 485 merge, and volume is still continuing to build on 75. Now, as you get past Moores Mill Road, getting you all the way down to the I-20 connector, expect there's some heavy volume right there. Now, for your connector northbound ride, you're going to see heavy volume between University Avenue, getting you up all the way up to Georgia Tech. And then once you get past that, everything is wide open. The next report is in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official air conditioning of Atlanta. Here's WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Partly cloudy skies and staying warm this evening, dodging a few rain showers and thunderstorms that may be heavy at times, but the storms will come to an end around midnight. Lows tonight settling into the low 70s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, rising to the upper 80s to low 90s, watching for a few more pop-up showers and thunderstorms through the afternoon. Sunshine on Wednesday with a high around 93. Thursday and Friday, partly cloudy, an isolated pop-up storm possible. Temperatures climbing into the mid-90s.
Right now, we are looking at 90 degrees in Lovejoy. It's 81 in Cumming, and it's 90 in Midtown Atlanta at 5:06. More news at 5:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 3 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. We have the audio of the... Well, I just asked Jared, just find me one of these influencers. I saw a story that now a big TikTok thing is Capitol Hill interns are doing their TikTok. What is that? What do they call it? Like, this one may not be like this, but... start the day with me kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's just get ready with me.
Get ready with me. Yeah. And so I said, Jared, just find anything like this but I don't want them talking about policy or anything. I just want to know that the dumbing down of America is escalating. That it is actually getting like every day it will actually speed up the dumbing down of America. And so I want to hear interns from Capitol Hill being completely vapid on TikTok. Hopefully you've got one that's, I don't know.
It's great.
All
It's
right.
great.
Okay, here's another day on Capitol Hill as an intern. I work on the Senate
Can you
side.
stop for a second? Wait, what is this? What is this? Okay. There you go.
We've got her here.
So come with me.
Here's what I do.
Make matcha latte in the morning.
It seems like no matter what it is that they do, it's like, and this is my routine. Why are people so fascinated with other people's routines? That's bizarre to me. Like, has it ever happened before that we had so many people in America really, really interested in other people's routines?
In the 70s, hey, watch me shave. I'm gonna go drive the garbage truck, and then I'm gonna have a couple beers and go bowling.
Is that your routine? Is that
my
your
routine? Yeah, get up in the morning, take a shower, take a dump, have some coffee, yell at my kids.
All right, let's see.
Okay, here's another day on Capitol Hill as an intern. I work on the Senate side, but my school was having a breakfast event on the House side, so I entered through Cannon. And I normally don't come here, and the first thing I see is this. I was immediately pissed off, guys. But I literally only came for the breakfast, so I grabbed a sandwich and headed out. I felt bad, but I gotta put me first. I have not yet mastered getting from the House side to the Senate side. It's so confusing because you have to take trains to the Capitol.
Stop. People have been doing this. People have been doing. When did the train system get put in? I don't know. The 40s, 50s. I don't know. A lot generations of people before you have figured this out.
I know, but it's like just my second time.
Okay.
I was so mad.
Yeah.
Guys, I was
You
so mad.
You sound like you're just
I
beside
was
yourself.
really mad. I was like, oh, Jerry.
Well, what was
so
the thing
mad.
she was mad about that she just grabbed the sandwich and left?
But now we're gonna have to listen to the whole thing again to get there.
so
Well, I thought Jared might have been watching.
Yeah, I did watch it. So
Uh,
she saw like a couple of the plaques that were up on the wall. One of the plaques that she didn't like on there.
What was the plaque? Was it some party she doesn't like?
Yeah,
was
it was one of the older presidents on the plaque. I can't remember which one it was exactly, but she was pointing to them. Yeah, it
It
was
could have been those things where that Trump's put up about like each president.
That's in the White House.
Yeah,
that's in the White House.
It was something along
I didn't
those
know I wasn't in the White House.
Yeah, well, you haven't mastered that yet. Going down Pennsylvania Avenue and finding the White House.
You know who the number?
Yeah. What today?
Okay, here's another day on Capitol Hill
Okay.
as an
Oh my God, we
intern.
just started.
I work
Come
on the
get
Senate
ready
side,
with
but my
me.
school was having a breakfast event on the House side, so I entered through Cannon. And I normally don't come here, and the first thing I see is
You're
this.
so
I
very
was
important.
immediately pissed off, guys.
Oh.
But I literally only came for the
Literally?
breakfast, so I grabbed a
literally came
sandwich
for
and headed
breakfast.
out. I
that
felt
what
bad,
you
but I gotta
literally-
put me first. I
Literally,
have
I
not
use it
yet
the right
mastered
way.
getting from the House side to the Senate side. It's so confusing because you have to take trains to the
And
Capitol,
I'm dumb.
and then you have to go from the Capitol to the Senate side.
Dude, I don't
and
have
there's so many
cognitive
turns
abilities.
and twists and turns. It's so
hard
though, for
confusing.
real.
But I finally made it, guys. I went to the DHS nomination hearing for Mark Wayne Mullen. The security was so tight. They were yelling at me to see my badge. I saw so many senators pass by
were
to go into the
yelling?
hearing room. The crazy thing is I didn't even make it in. It was so packed inside. Sometimes you just gotta take the L.
Yeah, I couldn't. Isn't it? They were just letting senators walk right in, and you, an intern,
They were checking my
didn't.
badge. Like literally, I just came here for breakfast.
Mark Wayne Mullen. Can you believe that? They just let the senators just walk right in,
So
and yet
weird.
it's why would that happen? I
I don't
wonder.
know. It's like what? Why though?
Come with me as I get ready with the NATO summit in Europe someplace. I'm getting on Air Force One. Well, sometimes I go up the ramp, sometimes I don't. And the stairs are hard, it's the thing. And the gangway, the thing that goes out.
I would love to see him in the morning when he's putting his hair together. Getting ready. Get ready with me.
Well, get ready with me as I, get my hair in a beautiful position and start rubbing on the cream, the lotion that makes my skin beautiful. And then watch me as I cover up the bruises on my hand with neutral colored skin paint.
First, they have to remove all the IVs.
That's right. I got to take
And that's like literally annoying.
But you got to put. You got to. You have to have
pissed her off.
Yeah, I was so mad. Oh my
Mr.
God.
President, you got to have the music better underneath you, though.
Well, I thought I was going to be in the hearing, and all these senators showed up, and of course they're asking me for my ID. I'm like, I'm the president. They're like, well, we need to see it anyway. And I'm like, oh, this is pissing me off.
Oh, that makes me so mad. What
Well, yeah, I
happened?
totally agree with you. So I just grabbed the burger and ran,
Oh, literally? You're just there
I
for
got
lunch?
there early, and it's confusing. She's right. You take the train from one building to the other, and like, oh,
Because
you
you have
can't
to
go
go to
in.
the Senate side, but then you have to go to the Capitol.
Well, I
and
could
turn
go in
around.
anywhere I want, but they're telling me, no, look, you can't because you got to have Secret Service, and it's really a pain.
Maybe we should sort of go together.
Well, maybe you
Like,
should come to the White House. Maybe you could work for me. Do you like me or do you hate me? I don't know.
I mean, I literally am just here for breakfast. So.
Well, perfect. I mean, we have breakfast every day. We have a
Oh,
great
that's
chef.
cool.
Do you like egg McMuffins,
I
sausage?
love egg McMuffin.
All right,
I
you know
actually
what
like
we
a
can
a
get? You know
biscuit
what?
a little bit more, but
Well, the biscuit's great, but you know what we get the one with the
I'll take a bacon,
the pancake.
egg.
The pancake.
The
that's
pancake, the two pancakes.
Oh,
it's
that
like
would
a
make the
pancake
roof of my
sandwich.
mouth a little rough.
Well,
Like,
it's
get
so
ready with
good.
me
How
while
could
I
you-
eat a McGriddle, and
Yeah,
the
the
roof of my mouth
McGriddle.
gets rough.
Yeah, they get it's rough, but
rough
you know
mouth.
it's tasty. I don't
It's
know
weird. You
how
know,
can
like
it
when you
make you
have one of
rough?
those
It's
Dunkin'
got the syrup in it.
I don't understand
I
that.
don't know. She's a very dainty mouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Delicate.
It's
Mr.
like
President.
literally
Yeah.
annoying.
Mr. President.
Yes, sir.
Natalie's not going to like this. You can't.
Who?
Natalie Harp is not going to like this.
Oh, that lady that follows you around with paper?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care. Whatever, we'll be fine.
You know, we know now that you spend more time with her than anybody else in the
I
entire
love
world.
Natalie Harp.
34 years old. I don't think you don't want that kind of
You
jealousy.
don't think I should?
I think I get that jealousy going on.
Sorry, Natalie's not into you, but good luck with you. You're great on TikTok. And
Oh wait,
Yeah,
dude,
thanks so much.
you're actually calling it correctly. This is what
Tic-tac.
This is what you called it earlier.
You know who the number one person in TikTok is by far? Trump.
Trump. Number one by far on TikTok. I don't know who's number one on TikTok, but TikTok. That's right. Yeah, Neil Young not doing so well.
You know who the number one person in TikTok is by far?
TikTok.
Trump. Me.
Trump. Me. Trump. Me.
Is it literally you?
Tic-tac. Tic-tac.
Ricky Tikki Tavi?
You should
Great
have,
show. That was a good. Remember that cartoon, the snake?
Hey, listen, if you're hungry, you should get a Tic Tac. You know, it's not much, but it's something.
Hey, 1 calorie. You could burn that off by blinking. 1 calorie Tic Tac.
You know who the number one person in TikTok is by far?
Who?
Trump.
Me.
I just got I'm number one.
What does that mean?
Nothing at all. It's great.
Like, does it mean because he's not posting that much on TikTok, is he?
I just you know what I do? I steal other people's content.
I'm really honestly like, is he saying that I'm brought up more often than anybody else?
Yeah, in the subject line.
Because I don't think this
trending.
I think he's talking about his account.
The White House account or his personal?
I think he has.
But
one.
I thought he had. I thought that with True Social he didn't.
Well, this is
you have to
different.
repost
It's video.
stuff.
This is video. It's not, you know.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. So these
not
are
the
videos.
one where you try to get people to fight all the time.
So the kids are watching the official White House videos more than like Mr. Beast or whatever.
There's no way. Yeah, something tells me that's a fabrication there.
You know who the number one person in TikTok is by far? Trump.
By the way, you guys are sticking on TikTok, but how about in?
You know who the number one person in TikTok is by far?
Me.
Trump. Me.
Me. Number one on in TikTok, you know.
Alex Williams says there's a crash on 85 South in Duluth.
Yeah, several cars have really banged it up here, Eric. 3 left lanes knocked out. I-85 southbound between Highway 316 and Pleasant Hill. That's got 85 south all stacked up back to Sugarloaf Parkway. Satellite Boulevard is a good alternate to get you around that. 400 northbound, not an awful ride this afternoon through Sandy Springs. Just a brief slow zone there starting right around Abernathy Road, but quickly improving once you get up to the North Springs MARTA station. We found some slow pockets of traffic on I-75 northwest of town, Sky Smith.
Yes, I-75 south out of Ackworth. There's a crash that's just past Highway 92. It is off to the side, but we've got some onlooker people that are just looking that are creating this slowdown as they head towards Kennesaw. Now, for your I-75 northbound ride into Ackworth, it's going to be stop and go between Town Center Mall, getting you up to Highway 92. This report is sponsored by Echo Park Speedway, home of the Quaker State 400 Weekend. The Quaker State 400 Weekend. The Quaker State 400 available at Walmart roars into Echo Park Speedway, July 11th and 12th. Get your tickets at Atlanta's night race online at echoparkspeedway.com. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the Trustdale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
We've all been there.
Bumper to bumper all the way back before.
Counting the minutes before we know we're going to be late because we couldn't count on a traffic app.
Crash knocks out 4 left lanes, including the express lane.
There is one thing you can count on. Triple Team Traffic on WSB.
3 right lanes shut down. We know the highways. We know the streets. And we know the shortcuts.
Avoid the area by taking Buford Highway as an alternate route.
And all you need to do is listen.
More experience.
More reliable. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Triple Team Traffic.
95.5 WSB. How Atlanta gets there.
This World Cup profile is brought to you by Kalshi. Trade the beautiful game. At 6'4" with world-class speed and power, Erling Haaland is one of the most feared goal scorers in soccer. The Norwegian striker burst onto the global stage with his incredible finishing ability and has continued to shatter scoring records at the highest levels of the game. Haaland has a knack for finding the back of the net. The World Cup is on, and there's no better place to be than Kalshi, America's #1 prediction market platform. On Kalshi, you're trading against other people in a live market. No house, no odds makers. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code PASS. PASS. PASS to get $10 when you trade $10. Kalshi. Trade the beautiful game.
18 plus only. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see kalshi.com/regulatory.
WSB Atlanta.
WSB BFM and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
If your garage door stops working, is that urgent? If some repair guy says he can maybe come out tomorrow or maybe the day after that, is that a problem? I mean, if you got to get to work and your car's stuck in your garage, that's urgent. If your wife's 39 weeks pregnant, starts feeling a little something, it's raining cats and dogs, the go bag is already in the trunk, and your car's stuck in your garage, that's urgent. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. If you call us to repair your garage door, we ask, what time is good for you? We adjust our schedules to meet your schedule. And we always have same-day availability, because sometimes it's urgent. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage, and we'll come over when you need us. Because if you call us, it's your call.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Hi, I'm Tom Shane, third-generation owner at Shane Company. As a family jeweler for almost 100 years, we're known for doing right by our customers. Our legacy of integrity depends on it. We stand behind our engagement rings with our all-inclusive free lifetime warranty. We handpick the most beautiful diamonds, then negotiate for the best price. At Shane Company, we put you first because a friend always has your back. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
When materials are late, everything's late. Labor's waiting, clients are waiting, and that costs you. Dave Baker here, and the pros I know rely on Randall Brothers. Randall Brothers delivers complete, accurate, on-time orders, wrapped right and ready to go. No half-right shipments, no guessing games, just dependable service that keeps your job moving. If you're tired of chasing materials, there's a better way to build. Randall Brothers, widest selection, industry expertise, accurate, no hassle deliveries. RandallBrothers.com.
Attention men, are you suffering from ED or PE? Here's an important message from Choice Men's Health.
I'm Dr. Katz, and I'm the Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Are you performing the way you want to in the bedroom? If the answer is no, and you've tried Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra and were disappointed, then you need to come see us immediately. If you don't see results on the first visit, then there's no charge. Many of our patients have medical conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, obesity, and prostate problems. I'm happy to say that we have 98% success rate with all our patients. Our customized solutions will allow you to perform within 10 minutes and last an hour and even longer. You can regain your love life and tackle your ED and PE problems. Guys, your partner will never complain again. Our clinic has the most affordable prices, so if you visit other clinics and you're not completely satisfied, then you need to call Choice Men's Health.
Regain your love life regardless of your age or medical history. Choice Men's Health guarantees results on your first visit or you pay nothing. Call now. 404-400-1170. That's 404-400-1170.
Yeah, we were just talking about it. Apparently earlier I was talking about birds and I said apiary. That's for bees. Aviary.
It's another great day of saving the bees.
You care a lot about that.
Love the bees, the honeybees. I love her too. She's kind of hot bee lady. Speaking of Tic Tac.
I came to this house where the hive of bees is made of home under this swing set.
Oh,
I carefully placed smoke on the bees and collected their comb and searched for the queen.
I'm going to show you this, Eric, during the next break because she nailed it.
Is this Megan or
No, it's a lady on TikTok who gets millions of views.
She does. I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
it's just another day of saving the bees.
Saving the bees. She's getting legislation written in Texas. But I love them. I love bees and fireworks. Beautiful photo.
I don't know. It's like some sort of I don't know what that is.
That's
you never
Kiev.
know. Yeah, you never know.
Could be DC. Could be Kiev.
Well, the fireworks are still. I think that the fireworks are still going on. Yeah,
they're going to be going on.
Opening my window.
Oh yeah, autumn. Yeah, autumn. Open your window.
I signed an executive order. They're going to be going off until Christmas. All day.
They say it's causing smog.
That's okay. They had smoke. We're going to get big fans.
Okay. Oh, large? You mean?
Giant fans. Big
blow
ones.
It all away?
You know what we'll do? We'll get some of those, the big, what do they call them?
Those things?
The things with the three things that spin.
Are you talking
windmills?
about? Yeah, the ones you hate those.
Oh,
they
you
kill
hate
the birds.
windmills? Oh, yeah, we're going to put them low to the ground and blow all the smoke away. Make them useful for a change.
So these are going to go on till Christmas.
Christmas, yes.
There's no doubt it's the It's the biggest.
Welcome to Washington, D.C. What? What? Speak up, God. I can't hear these fireworks. Non-stop. I love it, though. Beautiful. Red, white, and blue.
Hell yeah!
And red and orange and green.
And all the other
yellow,
stuff. Yeah.
Mauve.
Okay, here's another day on Capitol Hill as a
Saving the bees.
Hey, by the way, with the intern influencer, does she have an orchestra following her around?
It's just one of those common music beds.
It's a little bit loud.
Edit and it's just there.
I know, but it's like a little loud. Can't you? That should be a bed. I think people are.
It's already a bed. It was pretty low.
People are forgetting what a bed is. It's not supposed to challenge the person speaking.
Yeah, you
I
can turn them
literally lowered
down.
it.
Yeah.
It was really loud at first, and I lowered it.
You lowered it?
I lowered it.
Everybody will be happy to know that apparently George's bald eagles have another strong nesting season.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Wow, I love the bald eagle. Maybe get him a comb over or whatever, but the eagles are great. I love them. We're going to put a webcam on their
Welcome to the Hotel California.
aviary. The airy they live in airy.
It's aviary.
No. It's an airy. The nest they live in is called an airy.
I see what you're saying.
Done a lot of crosswords.
An aviary is when you create a place for
Right.
birds. I got it. I'm with you.
Unlike the apiary, which is, I guess, where the bees.
That's
right, for the bees.
That's where the bee lady.
Where the bees live.
There's another. Hey, by the way, how's that lady doing saving the bees? Are they being saved?
She goes around and, bees will, what do they call it?
They're honeybees.
Yeah, they're honeybees. And they'll go like on somebody's porch, and when they leave a nest, they swarm someplace else.
Right.
And then she finds the queen, and she's not even wearing gloves or a suit. She's like, they're very calm.
She scoops them up.
Yeah, with her hands.
I gently scoop them up and place them in their new hive.
All right.
I searched and found the queen. I put her in a clip and moved her to the new space.
Yeah, she uses a hair clip.
This reminds me of the guy who was known as Grizzly Man or whatever. He got along with the Grizzlies until one of them ate him.
It's a little different.
Well, I mean, they could.
Honeybees don't typically want to murder everyone.
No, I know, but they did. Did they not sting? Do I not know this?
No, but they die
saving
when
the
they
bears.
No, but I mean, something could happen that would make them tip them off over the edge, and a bunch of them sting her at the same time.
Yeah, they could swarm on her.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but honeybees
and
are.
then eat her.
Please save me
honeybees
from
are
the bees.
way less likely.
Please save me from the bees.
She has a little can of
say
smoke.
That. Say
Please
that.
save me from the bees. They're all stinging me at once.
She's expanded from Texas, though. She's now all across the Southeast. Like, it's impressive what she's done.
Good
Let's
for
get her in
her.
the studio.
Come on, let's save. I'm not interested, but let's save those honeybees. We need more honey. Alex Williams says 85 South is jammed through Duluth.
Yeah, all due to this scattered crash we've been watching in 2 to 3 left lanes here, Eric. 85 southbound between Highway 316 and Pleasant Hill Road. That's why it's bumper to bumper from Sugarloaf Parkway, Satellite Boulevard, your best alternate there. Still got the crash on the left shoulder in Ackworth, 75 south past Highway 92, causing those delays as you cross over Lake Allatoona, and 75 northbound. It's just all volume coming out of Marietta into Kennesaw and Ackworth. We got trouble we're watching on 285 in DeKalb County, Sky Smith.
Absolutely. I-285 northbound at Lawrenceville Highway. We've got a stalled out minivan in the second to left lane, and I'm watching as people are trying to come across the highway. So if you are there, please stay to the right to get around this. And we're just starting to see all these delays all the way back to Memorial Drive. Looks like they are trying to push this vehicle out of the road right now. So they're manually pushing it out to the left lane. So please, again, stay to the right-hand side. Traffic is brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Next report is in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. A question I get all the time is, how did we become the largest injury firm in the world? We have over 1,000 lawyers in all 50 states and close to 6,000 coworkers. Our call center is on duty 24/7. You can reach us at any time at forthepeople.com. But the real reason is we won a lot. When you visit our website, go to our verdicts and settlements. There you will see what our clients were offered and what they were awarded at trial. All those verdicts help us resolve many cases fairly and early. You see, nothing beats reputation. The insurance industry knows who we are. We even have insurance adjusters call us for representation because they know too. We've made it easy. On your mobile device or computer, go to forthepeople.com and we will get busy. It's that easy. Call today. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Waiting for the right time to replace those drafty, rotting old windows? Now's the time. NG Windows is having their biggest sale of the year. Save 24% off, plus up to 12 months, no interest, no payments. Upgrade to beautiful Infinity by Marvin fiberglass windows now and save 24% off. Hurry, sale ends July 31st. Window and door shopping made simple.
Infinity by Marvin from NG Windows, yeah!
Imagine if houses could talk. You know, your old house might say, "Go ahead, I'll be fine. Don't put your life on hold because of me." Well, it turns out that's pretty much what Orchard does. Hey, it's Eric Von Hessler. Instead of waiting for your current home to sell, Orchard gives you cash up front so you can buy your next home first. You move in, you unpack, you finally remember which box has the coffee maker. Meanwhile, Orchard stays behind with your old home, taking care of repairs, smart upgrades, staging, and professional marketing to help it all sell for top dollar. When it does sell, you get the proceeds. No racing the calendar, no trying to make 2 closings happen on the same Tuesday afternoon, just one smooth move from one chapter to the next. Maybe moving doesn't have to feel like a giant leap after all. Start with a free home valuation today at Orchard.com. That's Orchard.com.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
It's 5:30. I'm Veronica Waters. The news this half hour brought to you by A1 Garage Door Services. WSB's top local story, a child rapist is sentenced to 35 years in prison to serve out of Clayton County, where the district attorney wants this case to serve as a lesson.
3 years of abuse endured by a minor in Clayton County until the girl got up the courage to tell her mother that someone they knew was abusing her. Clayton County DA Tasha Mosley.
An accidental touching to then intentional touching to sexual conduct.
She says Instagram messages from Octavius Ellis to the girl were stomach-turning and prompts her to issue a warning.
To those who insist upon hurting our children, we're coming after you. There's no safe place. Please leave.
Lisa Nicholas, 95.5 WSB.
It's 89 degrees now in Midtown Atlanta. WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards forecasting partly to mostly cloudy skies overnight. Temperatures will drop to about 72, and it's going to remain humid overnight. Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast is straight ahead. In Georgia's 13th congressional district, early voting starts today in the special election to complete the term of the late Congressman David Scott.
Whoever emerges as the winner will only serve the remainder of Scott's current term. His daughter Marcy is on the ballot along with 3 other Democrats and 2 Republicans. Early voting runs through July 24th. This special election is July 28th. If a runoff is needed, it will be held August 25th. Scott was seeking a 13th term when he died in April at age 80. Democrat Jasmine Clark is expected to win the seat in the November general election against Republican Jonathan Chavez. The winner of that race serves a full 2-year term beginning in mid-January. Graham Carroll, 95.5 WSB.
The Jonesboro High School Band has an incredible resume. The White House, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and the Super Bowl. Now they're trying to raise the money to head to the Rose Bowl Parade in Pasadena in January of 2027.
It's quite expensive, to the tune of about $500,000.
That's band director Lionel Goodwins, and it's his last big event before he becomes the district's new band program facilitator. Goodwin tells WSB his biggest regret was not being able to take the entire band to London's New Year's parade, so he wants all 150 now to experience California. A Metro Atlanta man is recovered after drowning on Lake Allatoona over the holiday weekend.
Investigators say 28-year-old Fidel Ojwang of Lilburn went off the back of a ski boat on Sunday afternoon near Glade Marina on Lake Allatoona and never resurfaced. With the help of sonar, Department of Natural Resources game wardens located his body in 60 feet of water after midnight Monday morning. They then used a remote-operated vessel to recover Ojwang's body, which has now been transferred to the Bartow County coroner. DNR says 3 other people drowned on Georgia's waterways over the holiday weekend. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
On trial, accused of running over 3 kids, and her job? pediatric nurse. Now, Shelria Palmer is convicted of aggravated assault in a 2021 incident outside of Zaxby's in Clayton County and headed behind bars. Clayton County DA Tasha Mosley says an argument began because the 16-year-olds told Palmer they weren't allowed to cook any chicken wings at the Zaxby's that late at night. Palmer claimed she was scared, but surveillance video tells a different story, says Mosley.
It was all caught on video. So you see the car drive up on the curb to hit these children. It wasn't like, oh, standing in front. You see what I'm saying? It was, you had to turn the wheel, go towards them.
Palmer was sentenced to 20 years in prison with 3 to serve. She's also been ordered to pay restitution. The girl's whose leg was broken has hospital bills now in the neighborhood of some $62,000. In case you missed it, Beyonce released a surprise new song titled Morning Dew, or Donk, on July 4th. Produced with Pharrell Williams, it serves as the lead up to a 60-day countdown for her birthday, September 4th, and the 20th anniversary reissue of her B-Day album. WSB News Time is 5:34. It's time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. WSB Triple Team Traffic starts now with Alex Williams.
Still watching this crash cleanup in Duluth, Veronica. This is on I-85 southbound between Highway 316 and Pleasant Hill. Now they're in 2 left lanes, was 3, now it's down to 2, but it's still extra slow back around Sugarloaf Parkway. If you'd like, you can always use Satellite Boulevard. Next slowest part of the northern suburbs definitely has got to be 75 north and southbound in Ackworth. Southbound, you got to crash mostly on the left shoulder just below Highway 92, but it's slowing you coming over that Lake Allatoona Bridge. Northbound is packed in, and from 575, it's just all volume as you head up through Kennesaw and Ackworth. Checking the slow ride through downtown Atlanta with the help of Sky Smith.
Slow indeed. Connector northbound, you can expect to start to slow down as you get past Highway 166. And then you're going to be on the brakes between University Avenue and Georgia Tech. And we've got some heavy volume on the connector southbound starting at Moores Mill Road on 75 and at the 485 merge, getting you on down to I-20 where things open up again. The next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Partly cloudy skies and staying warm this evening, dodging a few rain showers and thunderstorms that may be heavy at times, but the storms will come to an end around midnight. Lows tonight settling into the low 70s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, rising to the upper 80s to low 90s, watching for a few more pop-up showers and thunderstorms through the afternoon. Sunshine on Wednesday with a high around 93. Thursday and Friday, partly cloudy, an isolated pop-up storm possible. Temperatures climbing into the mid-90s.
Right now, it's 90 degrees in Hampton. We're seeing 88 degrees in Avondale Estates and 89 in Midtown Atlanta at 5:35. Next news at 6 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
The attorneys at Steel Horse Law meet directly with you. SteelHorseLaw.com.
On BritBox, there is a place where stories twist like cobblestone roads, grand manners hide secrets, and stakes are higher than seaside cliffs. Find places worth getting lost in on BritBox. Watch new series like The Other Bennett Sister from the world of Jane Austen and A Woman of Substance starring Golden Globe winner Brenda Blethyn. If you want to get away, you're in the right place. Stream the best of British TV on BritBox. Free trial at BritBox.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. Heavy rains and storms recently dumped a lot of water on Atlanta area homes in a very short time. Quite a stress test for your roof, and another reminder that your roof is the first line of defense to keep water out and protect everything you own and love. Hey, it's Dave Baker for Findlay Roofing, the roof guys, and the only roofer I trust. A few hours of severe downpours can expose leaks from years of wear and tear. After storms like this, think of Findlay first. They've replaced over 65,000 roofs locally with high-quality work, upfront pricing, and exceptional service. Findlay makes it easy with 0% financing and roof replacement starting at just $139 per month.
So if our recent storms have led to water inside your home, or if you just want peace of mind, get started with your free roof analysis at FindlayRoofing.com.
Here's when we have to put in the hopper for when George Stein joins us this Friday. This is from People Magazine. Now, this guy's name is Edward Bolds, 84 years old, suing Waffle House. Claims
from Florida too.
Claims that their window ads distracted him and caused a fall on an unmarked curb. This man is seeking justice.
You're right. I'm sorry.
His lawsuit alleged that the curb was abnormally high, poorly maintained, and blended into the parking lot in the painting scheme, creating a trip hazard. Bowles is seeking over $50,000 in damages, while Waffle House denies liability and blames Bowles' own negligence. You know, it's kind of bad because when you get sued by an 84-year-old man, then you have to be mean to an 84-year-old man. Like everything, it's his own
Maybe
damn
he's mean,
fault. You think
He's not like, he doesn't sound like just like a sweet little old man.
Well, maybe he is. Maybe. Hey,
how dare you make me trip, signs?
He said,
I just wanted a waffle.
Is there, and the signs
It's not
in the
my
window.
fault I fell.
He had they have the signs in the windows, maybe the specials or
Yeah, the
something like
marketing.
that. The marketing that goes on, and he said that between the abnormally high curb and the fact that there was it just sort of looked like it was all together because of the paint scheme. Then he looked up to at the ads in the window. That distracted him, and that also made him trip
How
over.
about you just keep your feet on the ground and look where you're going?
Oh, how about you show
I'm
some
going to sue a
respect?
bird because the bird distracted me because I was driving and then I flew off a cliff.
How about
if he
the
was 64?
How about the both of you start respecting your elders?
How old is
Huh?
he? 84?
84.
So he's 64 and falls down. He's a jerk, but because he's old.
Well, I'm just saying that I think that we should hear this man out. He's lived a life, and although Autumn has thrown his case out of court, we don't know.
Never known how to walk in my life.
That's enough with the advertisements.
He probably saw that T-bone and eggs advertisement. I saw that at Waffle House on
Back
Sunday.
in my day, you could walk by Ben Franklin and nothing distracted you. Not even the lingerie in the window. Because you could get a tire there, too.
Yeah. T-bone, what's that deal? What do you
I
get,
think it was like $15. You get
For a
T-bone and eggs.
T-bone?
Yeah, T-bone
How
and eggs.
thin is it? An inch?
Oh, it's not.
I mean,
thick.
like
It's not thick at all.
Okay,
You know.
a centimeter.
But I saw that in the window at the Waffle House that I ate at yesterday.
Oh, really?
Did you ate at? That I
That
ate
I ate
at?
at?
That
Did
I
you
ate
eat
at?
at?
That I
You
ate
ate
at?
at?
I ate at? Let's just say I was on the
Where
struggle
I
bus
eat.
yesterday.
I don't know
They
about
needed
you
it.
guys. Oh, did you get all drunk over the weekend because you love the country so much?
Oh yeah, I was floating in the lake, watching
Didn't you do any
fireworks.
drinking on 4th of July?
I did some, but I didn't get drunk. I was socially with people. Not the 4th of July. We actually did our celebrating yesterday. And the 4th was kind of, Jane and I were just hanging out all day. But we had people over yesterday. So, and yesterday I had some drinks. I suppose at one point maybe I was a little slightly inebriated. But I always, when I have people over, I'm always, waiting for like the emergency room visit. So I feel like I can't get too,
Insanity.
you never know. You got people jumping around.
Always waiting for it.
Yeah, you never
What?
know.
Whose emergency room is it? Yours?
Well, you get
There?
enough.
Somebody
you get enough-
fall.
You get enough
Something
peop-
bad's going to happen because
you
I'm
get
having a
enough
good
people
time.
together, and then what happens is you get that moment you decide to step out and just get totally trashed. Will be when
Nope.
somebody needs you to be,
true.
responsible.
That is some serious anxiety, Eric.
It wasn't anxiety. I was having a
such
great time.
anxiety.
I had a great- oh boy, I'm the unhealthy.
Oh, no, a comment might crash into the house.
I'm the unhealthy one because I didn't get.
The second you let your guard down.
The comet
Wow.
crashes into your roof.
See, there's nothing you can do about that, so
Right.
I would not worry about
Right.
that.
Well, there's nothing you
There's
can do.
nothing you can do about
Somebody falls down the stairs. and
No,
starts
I
it.
have grandchildren over,
Well, that's
stuff like
true.
that. I get.
You
I
snap into
feel
it. You're
like.
not like doing heroin in a basement.
What
in an abandoned
Oh
home.
wait.
You're
what-
having a couple
Oh,
of pops.
it's
and you'll be
such a
fine.
perfect day.
Oh, I got confused there. I thought we were talking about something else. We're not talking about heroin. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, That's why I waited for them to leave before I did heroin in the basement. That's my point.
Doesn't everybody do that on the 4th? Heroin in the basement?
That's, hey, listen.
When I put a spike into my vein.
And I don't know about you guys, but I just don't think that's a good thing to do around the grandkids.
No, when they leave, it's all
You
right.
can snap out of it and sober up.
You kids are great.
You just gotta wake up.
I love
Slap
you.
your face a couple times.
Not off.
Oh, yeah, go, turn on the cold water,
Yeah.
splash my face.
Ooh,
All
do that.
right as rain.
All right, I gotta make a call.
Chasing the dragon again.
Is Grandpa gonna get drunk again
He
after
never
the meteor hits and
catches
he
the-
can't take us to the hospital?
But he never catches the dragon.
Kid, it's all about the chase.
That's right.
It's all about the
I
chase.
see him. I can't find him.
Lots of fireworks when you're on that.
Yes.
Sparklers.
Also, it was fun, like on Saturday night before I almost got killed by the lightning.
Meteor?
No, there was a lightning. We had. I mean, I don't know.
It was loud.
I mean, in
awful.
Roswell on Friday night, it sounded like 3 or 4 bombs went off near my house. So this lightning must have been. Was this the most severe lightning we've had this year? It had to be.
Oh,
it had to be hitting towers and trees all over the place because it sounded like explosions.
Yesterday, we just got home. We were lucky on the lake. We really didn't get any rain at all up north, but we could see the radar, and it was raining all through Lawrenceville, Roswell, all around that area. And when we got home yesterday, it started pouring down rain, and lightning hit the cell tower that's directly across from our house. And I mean, our entire house shook.
No, it's crazy.
Shook.
And then on Saturday, so that was Friday night, just as Lionel Messi was lining up to get the overtime started, and I was settling in outside. This is be fun. I had a beer, and then the lights went out for like 5 hours immediately, right there before he kicked. So then on Saturday night at midnight or so, it started to storm again. And like I said, Jade and I were just like hanging out on Saturday night. We didn't do our stuff until Sunday. So I was ready to go to bed. I noticed that it was storming outside, and I'd left my speakers underneath the deck, but out there. And I was like, oh, I'm going to bring them in before I go out. And at the exact nanosecond that I went to unplug the speaker, one of those crazy where the whole sky lights up and it's loud as hell. And I could feel it through the speaker. Like I felt like kaboom.
Well, that makes sense, right? Because it does vibrate in there, so.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I didn't know if it fried it, whatever. But it scared the hell out of me. I was like, I'm getting out of here.
So then you got a big piece of sheet metal to protect yourself from the rain.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I went up and
tree you could find.
That's right.
He held up a sword.
I think to me, my life is about defiance. You know,
Yes.
Come and get me,
Weather. You show that weather who was boss.
Mother Nature
Not my mother.
tucked her tail between her legs,
You know it.
simpered away. Alex Williams has better news on 85 South in Duluth.
Yes, sir. They finally got that crash all off to the right. 85 southbound between Highway 316 and Pleasant Hill Road. So the brake lights that have really been bunched up all the way back to Sugarloaf Parkway should start to improve. Also had the impact of the rain, 985 in both directions through Buford. I'm going to see if there's any new trouble on 985 south just below Friendship Road. 400 northbound, a few scattered delays out of Alpharetta into Cummings, starting right around McFarland Parkway up to Highway 20. Checking the ride on I-75 south of the city with the help of Sky Smith.
Oh, well, yeah. It looks like we've got some vacationing folks headed back into town. It's creating some heavy volume on I-75 north out of Locust Grove. And as you get past Jodica Road, everything's going to open back up again into the rest of the ride into the city. Now, for I-75 south, we're going to have some light volume between the 675 merge and the 675-75 merge in Jodica Road. Next report is in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Eric Erickson.
Informative and topical when you want it.
And I'm not a big proponent of the idea that we need a law, but my gosh, we need a law.
And a break when you need it.
I want as few in charge of me as possible.
Eric Erickson.
Sometimes necessary, but bad.
Tomorrow at noon.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Attention Georgia homeowners. Can I tell you something funny? Most of our customers knew they needed new windows long before they actually replaced them. Hey, it's Ray, founder of Window Comfort. What many homeowners don't realize is that window prices continue to rise every year. And by waiting just a little bit longer, many homeowners end up paying thousands more than they needed to. That's why we're doing something different. We're letting you start with as little as 5 windows, and we're going to freeze the cost of the rest 3 years, no obligation. You avoid all inflation, there's no pressure. And to celebrate America's 250th anniversary, we're doing buy 2 windows, get 2 windows free, buy 5, get 5 free, no limitations. You have nothing to lose and everything to save, so go to windowcomfort.com and get your free, no obligation estimate today.
Better prices, better views. Window Comfort, meant just for you. Window Comfort.
The following is a paid commercial announcement.
America's maritime remains core to our security and self-reliance. A secure America means American-owned, American-crewed, American-built under the American flag. Support the Jones Act. Put America first.
Congress, tell President Trump, put Americans first. And the Jones Act waiver. Paid for by the American Maritime Partnership.
There comes a moment when you look at your aging parents and think, I just want them safe. I want them at home, and I just want them cared for. Maybe your mom wants to stay in the house she lived in for 40 years. Maybe dad just isn't ready to leave his garden, but you know they can't do it alone anymore. It's Belinda Skelton. I recommend Atlanta-based 4 Seasons Home Care. They specialize in helping your loved ones age in place in the comfort and dignity of their own homes. With caregivers you can actually trust, every single caregiver is thoroughly background checked and carefully vetted, because 4 Seasons knows when someone steps into your parents' home, they're stepping into your family. Don't settle for just anyone when it comes to the people you love most. Do what I did when my parents needed help. Choose trusted, compassionate home care. Choose 4 Seasons Home Care. Google and then call 4 Seasons Home Care today.
With good health comes a happy life, but finding free, trustworthy medical advice can be challenging. Good news for you, WSB and the medical professionals at Northside Hospital are here to help. Tune in this Sunday at 8 a.m. for Doctors on Call, presented by Northside Hospital, a weekly show dedicated to helping you live a healthier and happier life. This week, we'll be joined by interventional cardiologist Dr. Michelle Volz to discuss maternal heart health and cardio obstetrics. Sunday at 8 a.m. on 95.5 WSB.
Man, I love this place. I've been surfing here since I was a kid. Now, seeing my grandson out on the water, it means everything to me. Watching him and taking in the blue waves, the sea breeze, the blurry horizon.
If you have geographic atrophy, or GA, subtle changes in vision could mean it's progressing toward irreversible vision loss. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression and could help preserve your vision for longer, so you may keep seeing the world around you. Izervay, or avacincaptad pegol, is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may cause blood in the white of the eye, blurred vision, or a temporary increase in eye pressure. Do not drive or use machinery until vision has recovered after an eye injection or exam. Ask your retina specialist how you can slow your GA with Izervay. To learn more, call 1-855-IZERVAY or go to izervay.com. Paid for by Astellas Pharma.
Look at this. Trump, you got your airport, I think. I guess he signed it.
Was it a good one? I don't know.
It's Palm Beach, President Donald J. Trump International Airport.
All right, well, if you look out your left side, you'll see Palm Beach. If you look out your right side, you'll also see Palm Beach. Make sure that you leave your trays up in the...
You're not the pilot. You're not the pilot.
Well, I want to be.
Yeah. No, you're in charge of the actual airport.
So I'm in charge of the airport?
Yeah.
The parking in the front is... you can park there, but don't leave your car there unattended. And make sure that you don't leave your bag unattended. And... you can...
Hey, it says it has Delta Flight 422. Is that left yet?
Delta Flight 422 from Palm Beach to New York City is boarding now. John John Delaney, you are. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you, John Delaney.
You didn't realize with the name comes a certain responsibility.
No, I had no clue. I mean, I thought they name it after you. Reagan didn't have to do that, but he got it after he died.
Most people get it after they're gone. Yeah.
Hey, is it going to be the new hub for Qatar Airways?
Oh, yeah.
All standbys have. What is that word?
They've cleared.
All the standbys have cleared. Sir, I know you're late. What?
He has a question for you.
The new hub for Qatar Airways?
Oh, you're gonna get smart. Have you seen that plane? It's beautiful, beautiful, ma'am. I know. Look, I know that you're late. Now, quit getting angry. I know you're late. I know.
Yeah, well, but look, I was stuck in. Listen, this lady here, she's been stuck in TSA for 45 minutes. So
your plane delayed us because of weather.
It's no. Well, I mean, look. My God, I'm the president. I can't control Mother
But
Nature.
your plane
Well, the
laid
plane
us
is
late
on
for
time.
our
Maybe.
layover.
What if we could get you a hotel tonight? And
I don't
on the
want a
plane in
hotel.
the
I want a
morning?
flight home, which is what I paid for.
Well, I mean, you
3
can
months
go
ago.
home tomorrow. I got a plane. You got a hotel.
I can't go home tomorrow.
We have a
I
beautiful
have to be
hotel.
home
All right,
tonight.
No,
Now,
you
what
didn't
are
expect
you gonna
this.
do about it?
JD, call the JD Vance Airport.
I don't care who JD is. I want somebody that's on the commercials.
Well, he's on his
that's
way.
giving
He's
me
a little,
customer
he's a little
service. You're not
chubby.
giving me
He's
anything.
the chubby guy with the beard. Look, here he comes. Out of here. Goodbye.
So look, it's the response. Just put your name on an airport.
Well,
you're in charge
what
of
if
everything.
I buy it?
Well, yeah, you could buy it and have somebody else run it, perhaps.
Does the Hartsfield guy do this kind of stuff?
It's a
Mr.
bigger
Hartsfield.
airport.
Yeah, it's a little different.
A bigger airport.
That's why they split it up. It's Jackson and Hartsfield.
Well, all right. I guess I got to do it. I don't know.
So is it big enough for? Does he fly out of Palm Springs?
Palm Beach?
I'm sorry, Palm Beach. Sorry.
I think so. I think that the main Trump plane flies out of there. It's super close to Mar-a-Lago.
I know, but so they got runways long enough for a
Palm
plane?
Beach is a big airport.
Okay, I don't know. I thought it was just a rich people place.
It is. It's also
I've never
very
been there.
very elderly. I remember working at Delta.
What about
Florida.
Boca?
When I worked at Delta,
I like Boca.
Yeah, take me to Boca.
you would have some flights.
I've got a little place down in Boca.
Can we get a car there?
Hey, this flight takes me to Boca.
No, I mean from the airport to the Boca.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You would have
Boca.
some flights going to that airport that would have
Hey,
20
what's
wheelchairs.
this kid on about?
20.
Yeah,
Wow,
no.
This
That's
guy
a lot.
remembers. This guy.
I remember. And they were super nice
These are
people.
flashbacks for him.
Yes, and having to make
Excuse
sure
me,
that you.
sir.
Can you roll me out to the terminal?
I need special assistance.
Ma'am, sir, I'm going to leave you guys right
with
here.
my colostomy bag.
I've got
it holds more than 3 ounces.
Ma'am,
Can I
You
bring
better
it?
hurry up, buddy, because
sir-
when that thing gets dumped out, it gets dumped.
Sir, I have 3 other passengers in front of you that I need to load up by
I'm
myself.
going to Boca
No.
just the same
Can
as
you
they
wheel
are.
me out to the front so I can smoke, for God's sake?
Oh, you can't smoke in the
Let
airport,
him
sir.
It's been 6
smoke.
hours.
You're
I
gonna-
need a cigarette.
You're going to need to wait right here. Don't worry, I'll be right
He
at the
fought
job.
and died for this country.
That's
Won't
right.
let him
He's
go.
alive.
Thank
I
you for
was
your
in
service.
Grenada,
He's alive.
1983. Well, I died for a half hour.
Okay.
I died for a half an hour and
I'm
came
not
back.
talking to you, young man.
Yeah, listen. Quit getting lippy with a guy. We're almost out.
Yeah, but hey, we're delayed. You want to smoke? I need a colostomy helper here. I got a place in Boca.
Is that like hamburger helper?
Oh.
Alex Williams is checking the ride around 285.
We've definitely seen it worse, Eric. Right now, just watching some scattered brake lights out of Sandy Springs into Cobb, 285 westbound, leaving Georgia 400 toward I-75, then southbound. Really not going to run into any slow traffic until you're approaching Hollowell Parkway. You stay slow in those right lanes as you would expect. Getting down to I-20, exit number 10. Same story northbound, 285 northbound. A little bit crowded from Cascade Road as you pass Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. What are things looking like on 285 in DeKalb County, Sky Smith?
I-285 eastbound coming out of Dunwoody. We're going to see some light volume between Ashford, Dunwoody Road, and Peachtree Boulevard. And as you make your way on down I-285 south past I-280, past I-85, it's going to be stop and go into Clarkston, and you're going to be jammed up between La Vista Road and the Stone Mountain Freeway. This traffic report is brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the Trustdale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
For over 50 years, family-owned and operated Breda Pest Management has believed in doing right by our community. Not just protecting our homes from bugs and critters, but supporting our neighbors, too. It's Scott Slade with my friend Matt Breda of Breda Pest Management. Matt, I want to thank you for being so committed to the WSB Care-a-thon benefiting the Aflac Cancer and Blood Disorder Center at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
Scott, at Breda, our name is on the line, and so is our commitment to the community.
and that includes supporting the WSB Care-a-thon.
Breda has committed to a minimum donation of $20,000 this year.
Let's make an impact together. Breda will donate $100 for every new client who signs up for any of our pest management services now through July 24th.
So make your house a healthy home. Sign up and give back with Breda. Breda Pest Management. They handle bugs and critters. BREDAPest.com.
Breda, Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs.
The following is a paid commercial announcement.
Access to affordable credit helps me pay my employees, but I don't really need it.
Inflation is killing me. But who cares? Big retailers are making record profits. That's why we support the Durbin Marshall credit card bill.
See? Banks and credit unions help small businesses make payroll. This bill would cut the vital resources they need.
While increasing megastore profits. They deserve it, don't they?
Tell Congress, stop the Durbin Marshall money grab for corporate megastores.
Paid for by the Electronic Payments Coalition.
If your garage door stops working, is that urgent? If some repair guy says he can maybe come out tomorrow or maybe the day after that, is that a problem? I mean, if you got to get to work and your car's stuck in your garage, that's urgent. If your wife's 39 weeks pregnant, starts feeling a little something, it's raining cats and dogs, the go bag is already in the trunk, and your car's stuck in your garage, that's urgent. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. If you call us to repair your garage door, we ask, what time is good for you? We adjust our schedules to meet your schedule. And we always have same-day availability, because sometimes it's urgent. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage, and we'll come over when you need us. Because if you call us, it's your call.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Castile Home Services is here to make taking care of your cooling, heating, plumbing, and electrical systems feel as simple as waving a wand with Comfort 360, the whole home protection membership. For just $14.99 a month, make getting maintenance, repairs, and replacements easier with 2 HVAC tune-ups a year and waived diagnostic fees with repairs. Plus, members get exclusive savings like 15% off any service. No magic spells required. Live comfortably ever after with Comfort 360. Learn more at CastileAir.com/Comfort360.
Every day, builders like you work hard to build the homes and businesses our communities depend on. So rely on the workers' compensation experts at Builders Insurance, protecting the people behind every job site. Visit BLDRS.com.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
News, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
It is 6 o'clock. I'm Veronica Waters. The news this hour is brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. WSB's top local story, punished for fine print. Georgia homeowners who fell victim to a predatory real estate contract scheme now have a way to get their money back.
MV Realty has agreed to pay $1 million in restitution to Georgia homeowners who were tricked into signing contracts with the Florida-based company.
It's unconscionable what happened.
Sean Conroy with the Georgia Attorney General's office says the company's aggressive tactics hurt homeowners.
Basically, you were agreeing for MV Realty to be your real estate agent for 40 years.
Homeowners who paid early termination fees to MV Realty are eligible for the restitution money. Conroy says their office will be reaching out. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
It is 90 degrees now in Midtown Atlanta. WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards says we were going to reach the 90s today with some scattered showers and storms this afternoon. Tonight, temperatures drop into the low 70s. It's going to be humid with partly to mostly cloudy skies coming our way. We're going to get more clouds tomorrow. Just how long will it stay gray? Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast is straight ahead. Stay with us. We've learned 11 lives were lost over the long holiday weekend on Georgia roads. The State Department of Public Safety confirming those final numbers tonight, tallying their special operations over the 4th of July weekend. State troopers logged more than 400 DUI arrests and worked 29 crashes where booze was involved. Almost 800 distracted drivers got ticketed as well. A fight outside of Clayton County Zaxby's sends a pediatric nurse to prison.
The fight in 2021 was over chicken wings at the drive-thru. Clayton County District Attorney Tasha Mosley says Shelria Palmer wanted some. The teen workers said they didn't have any.
The workers came outside. The argument continued. She was still in her car. And so at that particular point in time, she decided she was going to run them over. And she did. She broke one's toe. One was able to get out of the way, and she broke the leg of the other.
Palmer found guilty and sentenced to 20 years, 3 to serve.
You running people over some chicken wings.
Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
A child rapist will be spending the next few decades in prison after a quick conviction in Clayton County. From jury selection to the jury's verdict, less than 3 days after Octavius Ellis's victim endured 3 years of abuse as a young girl. Ellis, convicted of molesting and raping her, she got up the courage to tell her mom someone they trusted was abusing her. The Clayton County DA's office says Instagram messages Ellis sent to the victim admitted his crime. Now he's been sentenced to serve 35 years in prison. DeKalb County District Attorney Sherry Boston is asking for a conflict prosecutor to be appointed after someone in her office was hit by celebratory gunfire over the 4th of July. DA Boston says she's met with employee Lakeisha Davis to offer her support as she recovers. Police believe this was, again, celebratory gunfire. Police have made 2 arrests in connection with the incident. The Kremlin says Russian President Putin and President Trump held a business-like 90-minute call over the weekend. It promised to talk again soon. Then Russia attacks Ukraine with missiles and drones overnight. Britt Clinnett reports everything hit its target, pointing to Ukraine's need for more U.S. interceptor missiles.
3 large apartment blocks partially collapsed, some apparently taking direct missile hits with helicopters ferrying water from the river to tackle fires still burning in Kyiv. And for Kyiv's residents, this was another terrifying night of explosions.
The massive attack coming before a NATO summit in Turkey this week, where Ukraine President Zelensky will likely request more of those Patriot interceptors. A Clayton County High School marching band is raising money now to accept a big Rosie invitation.
The Jonesboro High School band has been to the White House, Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, the Super Bowl. Now they're going to California for the Rose Bowl Parade on New Year's Day.
I am working to get every single student who wants to go in our band program the opportunity to do so.
For band director Linnell Goodwin, it's his last trip as he moves to a new role as district band director.
So now I'm going to be helping bring resources and expand music programs all around the entire district.
You can adopt a band member to help fund this last trip. Lisa Nicholas, 95.5 WSB.
It is 6:04, and the Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, we are starting off WSB Triple Team Traffic. Alex Williams kicking us off.
Cannot catch a break in Gwinnett County, Veronica. New travel advisory, northern Gwinnett, 85 northbound, Gravel Springs Road, exit 118, crash in multiple left lanes. You're stacked up back before the Mall of Georgia, leaving the 985 split. Couple of options. You can use Highway 124 or even consider using I-985 northbound as an alternate 985 southbound. That has been very slow out of Flowery Branch toward Buford. But better news, crash now on the right shoulder, all lanes open, 985 southbound, just south of Friendship Road, exit number 8. Checking the ride or for any improvement through downtown Atlanta, it's Sky Smith.
Oh, it's definitely starting to ease up on that connector southbound. Delays are going to have you backed up to the 17th Street Bridge and opening up just as you pass Georgia Tech. And for your connector northbound ride, it's improving as well. We're just seeing some delays between University Avenue, getting you on up to Freedom Parkway. The next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
And now, Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official air conditioning of Atlanta. Here's WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Partly cloudy skies and staying warm this evening, dodging a few rain showers and thunderstorms that may be heavy at times, but the storms will come to an end around midnight. Lows tonight settling into the low 70s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, rising to the upper 80s to low 90s, watching for a few more pop-up showers and thunderstorms through the afternoon. Sunshine on Wednesday with a high around 93. Thursday and Friday, partly cloudy, an isolated pop-up storm possible. Temperatures climbing into the mid-90s.
Right now, we're looking at 87 degrees in Dallas. It's 88 in Powder Springs and 89 in Midtown Atlanta at 6:06. More news at 6:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
That is correct, Ronnie. Hour 4 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. I believe Greg Russ is joining us.
Hello, I have joined.
Through the magic
How
of...
are you?
Oh, look at that. He's even got a little visual trick for those who are watching. He's got some sort of...
Is that a Pez dispenser?
A Pez nutcracker.
Pez dispenser.
Nutcracker.
Yes.
Those were
Found it
so
on my
good.
desk.
They were they good?
They were so good as a kid. I liked Pez.
Yeah. You know what else I liked? It was cheaper? Baby aspirin.
Yeah, they tasted exactly the same.
I guess I didn't have it.
Little
Softer.
chewables. There were a lot of vitamins when I was growing up that tasted like candy.
I never understood the whole idea. If you like candy, you're gonna love it when it comes out of the sliced throat of your favorite cartoon character.
Mickey,
what have they done to you?
Did you have a friend who collected them? I think everybody has one friend who collected them.
I don't think I did. I'm the
I was
one.
that friend.
Oh, you were the friend that collected them, and how extensive?
Did that pay off?
Yeah. This is
I
why
think it
she's
eventually just got thrown into a plastic bag and thrown away.
Oh, that's sad.
No Sotheby's.
That's like a real.
They weren't insured.
That's a real Toy Story moment, when all of her Pez collectibles all get tossed into the trash. Speaking of, we were talking earlier about the Odyssey, which I guess is coming out next week, but they're
Yes.
starting to do previews.
I'm seeing it on Monday next week.
Oh, are you one of the influencers that's seeing it?
I guess so.
There's
Get ready with me while I go see this.
Hey
guys. Eat some popcorn.
You and the Capitol Hill interns.
Yeah.
So what are people saying?
My dad's coming
home.
The first ones I think are a little bit. I'm beginning to worry because they're kind of being like. It seems like it's a good review, but they don't really say anything.
These are Access Media reviews.
Yeah. So what was it? What is this? Digital Spy.
Digital Spy is the one that we found interesting. It says the Odyssey is staggering, packed with intense and spectacular set pieces, often backed by a soul-rattling score.
Okay.
It builds to a final act that's as good as anything Nolan's done.
See, all of that is like they're not saying, "Wow, this is fan." You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah, the
I don't think they
story,
can.
Yeah.
Huh?
I think there's probably some restriction on the reviews right now where you can't go too deep into it.
Oh, you're just allowed to say it's stuck to the screen.
It's dense but accessible.
It was a series of moving images.
No, but this one,
But,
it's
say it
dense but accessible, packed with career best work from a stacked cast.
Wait a minute. It was dense
But
but
accessible.
accessible. So, a little bit
Like
of a
my
way.
ex-wife.
Is that a little bit of a shot at Tenet? Like unlike Tenet, you'll be able to understand this. I mean, his movies, it has to be dense, right? Even though it's almost 3 hours, it's like, it's just 10 years of adventure of this guy trying to get back home.
Everything's talking about the set design, and then they get down to the action. Nothing about the acting or writing.
Now, maybe there is. I don't know. It seems like if you can say that, but you can't say it was good. They have an embargo. Don't tell people the movie's great.
Yes.
But I guess if you don't want them to say that it's not great, you have to embargo any kind of opinion. I don't know.
A critic says, Eric Davis is his name, Anne Hathaway is incredible. Matt Damon is excellent. Tom Holland continues to prove he can do just about anything. But Robert Pattinson absolutely stole the show from me.
Oh, wow.
But, I mean, it's still not talking about this was a great movie.
Right.
You get, like, individual. We've all seen bad movies that have good performances.
Right.
So I don't. I think that's a little bit worrying, I would think. Again, I have to point out to people, if you haven't seen the movie, you can't know that you don't like it. It seems to be people have to be told that. You can't know that you don't like a movie if you haven't seen it. You could think to yourself, I would be surprised if I liked it. But, this idea, I think there's a lot of people who are just like, well, I'm never going to see it. I hate that movie. Why? Because it's based on a book, some version of it you didn't like? Maybe the fact that he based it on some feminist telling, maybe that'll make the movie terrible. You're not going to know it if you don't see it.
Wasn't there a version of The Odyssey out like 10 years ago?
Who?
Didn't somebody make The Odyssey recently?
I'm sure over time it has happened. Nothing on this scale, I would imagine.
Sometimes the greatest feeling is when you go into a movie or you go into a show with a low expectation, and then it just exceeds. Sometimes you walk out, you're like, wow, you know what? I actually really enjoyed that.
I like to go into movies with no expectations.
Yeah. And that's
the
hard
best
because, I
way.
mean, you're always being thrown information about it
Yeah.
all the time. But I think, I'm going in with a relatively low expectation next week, and hopefully I'm surprised.
I saw a good movie over the July 4th thing, but it just happened to, I was like, oh yeah, I've heard of this movie. A movie called Lucky. And it's got, I'm pretty sure it's Harry Dean Stanton's last role, and David Lynch is in it. And it's really a meditation on mortality. But I really enjoyed it. It's a slow burn, but it's a meditation. But it's Harry Dean Stanton, 90. I think he's 91 or something when he makes this, and it's like at the beginning he's just getting ready, and like you see him without a shirt and everything. It's raw, man. It's just like it's
How'd
raw.
you come across it?
It was on. I have the Criterion channel, and I just happened to pop through that, and I saw it, and I was like, oh yeah, I've heard of this. But here's the interesting thing: is it's Harry Dean Stanton, who David Lynch worked with a lot, is in it. David Lynch is in it, and it's directed by John Carroll Lynch. And I just assumed this was David Lynch's son because they're both in it. But it turns out that John Carroll Lynch is the husband of the Frances McDormand. McDormand, is that how you say her name?
McDormand.
McDormand character in Fargo, the guy who paints the ducks.
Oh yeah, that guy.
He's like a great. He's a really good director. I was surprised the hell out of me. But I for those who like movies, I would recommend it. It's a really, really kind of a beautiful kind of weird movie on, just mortality. This guy is Harry Dean Stanton's like 90, 91
Is that when they were
years old.
interviewing him and asking him about his legacy? He goes, it doesn't matter.
Well, yes, after that, yeah, because he didn't. What do you want your legacy to be? Doesn't matter. This was in that same period of time because he died shortly after a year or something after that. So it's about this guy who is that old, and he's in this small town. It appears to, I can't remember. I think it appears to be like New Mexico or some area of Texas or something. And he's a loner. He's never been married, and he's just not somebody who's ever really thought about mortality ever. And then one day he's staring at the blinking 12 o'clock on his coffee maker, and he passes out and he falls down. Then he goes to the doctor. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he starts to realize that he's really scared about it. And it's a really interesting sort of meditation on that. And so I would recommend it, but not if you're looking for car crashes. Let's just put it this way. I understand it's not for all audiences.
What movies I'm going to see? How many car crashes? If it's less than 7, I'm not going.
Michael Bay or bust.
Yeah, if you're looking for action, this would be the absolute exact opposite of that. But kind of had almost without the violence, almost a kind of a No Country for Old Men kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
But, no violence, except that he did fall down.
Well, that
was the one
thing. Sort of a violent thing, but...
Well, I need a trigger warning for that now when people fall. Because I fell once.
Yeah.
When I see people fall, it reminds me of that time I fell.
The Waffle House guy, he needed the trigger warning.
Yeah, that's right. You just missed that story.
That's his fault.
Yeah, the Waffle House guy. Well,
his fault.
It's just like ageism. You're saying it's his fault because
watch
he's
where you're
84.
going.
He's 84.
Okay, he gets distracted by something that's 20 feet away from him on his right.
Doesn't give you the right to sue somebody for a sign.
Well,
I fell down, McDonald's. It's your fault.
We all have the right to sue as to whether or not. I don't want to cover this.
Jail for suing.
I don't want to cover this for very long, but those goofball white nationalists that showed up on the whatever.
Yeah.
This is the only thing I have to. This is my question about this. You've got the villages. What more do you want? Alex Williams says there's a crash on 85 North near the Mall of Georgia.
Yeah, it's been a rough afternoon on I-85 in Gwinnett County, Eric. This one is 85 northbound right at Gravel Springs Road, exit number 118. This crash has been blocking at least one left lane. I think they're picking up they're actually driving in all lanes now, so all lanes are going to reopen, but it's done a number to the right. 85 northbound is jammed, leaving the split with 985. Just hang in there if you're on 85 northbound. I think that ride is definitely about to start getting better. 75 northbound in Cobb County. It's just a tap of the brakes between Kennesaw and Ackworth from Wade Green Road to Highway 92. What's it looking like on I-20 in DeKalb County, Sky Smith?
I-20 West, we've got some trouble past Panola Road, backing you up to Stonecrest. Now for your ride out to Lithonia, I-20 East, it's a little sluggish between Wesley Chapel Road and Panola Road. This report is sponsored by Scott Antique Markets. The Scott Antique Markets is this weekend. There's no telling what you'll find. Visit the Atlanta Expo Centers at I-285 and Jonesboro Road. It's the Scott Antique Markets this weekend. ScottAntiqueMarket.com. Next report in less than 10 10 minutes from the Trustdale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
It doesn't have to be like this.
The second crash we're dealing with this morning.
Don't have to put up with
Use
it.
Covington Highway as your alternate.
You don't have to sit in it.
Travel advisory in Sandy Springs.
And you don't have to look at your phone to get out of it.
It is Atlanta traffic, and getting you out of it is what we do
Consider
best.
using Buford Highway or Satellite Boulevard.
Updated traffic as often as you need.
Traffic is at a crawl.
From local traffic reporters you trust 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Triple Team Traffic.
95.5 WSB.
How Atlanta gets there.
Men, if ED or PE is affecting your performance in the bedroom, you don't have to live with it. Priority Men's Medical Center restores men's performance in the bedroom in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, even when Viagra and Cialis have failed. Men are now lasting longer than ever. Right now, your consultation and first treatment are free. Call Priority Men's Medical Center now at 404-885-8885 or PriorityMen'sMedical.com.
Waiting for the right time to replace those drafty, rotting old windows? Now's the time. NG Windows is having their biggest sale of the year. Save 24% off, plus up to 12 months, no interest, no payments. Upgrade to beautiful Infinity by Marvin fiberglass windows now and save 24% off. Hurry, sale ends July 31st. Window and door shopping made simple.
Infinity by Marvin from NG Windows, yeah!
Scott Slade here with the president of Loud Security Systems, John Loud. A job when it comes to protecting your business and employees, compromise isn't an option.
Exactly, Scott. At Loud Security, we provide extensive commercial security systems so you can be sure your assets, employees, and property are under constant vigilant protection.
And you cover it all. 24/7 intrusion detection, live video monitoring with virtual guard response, even smart access control.
Plus, fully managed life safety systems, fire alarm, and fire suppression systems, including fire extinguishers and sprinkler inspections.
With customizable solutions, real-time alerts, and your team blending today's technology with old-fashioned service, business owners can stay focused on what they do best.
That's the Loud Security Systems promise. Business security monitoring you can trust.
So trust the local experts at Loud Security. Call today, mention me, Scott, and get 3 months free monitoring when you get Loud.
Loud Security Systems. Call 678. Get Loud.
O'Reilly Auto Parts can take the guesswork out of your vehicle's check engine, ABS, or maintenance light with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking, no Al Michaels calling any of the World Cup because Amazon doesn't have any.
Well, it is really boring.
Okay, so you're not missing it.
What the
Al,
heck, man?
You go an hour and a half and it's a tie.
Not anymore, Al. Not in this round.
Well, yeah, now it's a knockout round, but who cares? Football's going to start in a month.
Okay. Are you going to?
Well, we have Landon Donovan, which is. Ugh.
Are you going to?
What is that? Some tie? Was there some Paramount show?
He glues his hair on.
Oh yeah, that hairpiece looks bad.
Whoa! I gotta wait. Have I seen this?
I'll show you a picture. Real
I'm
quick.
sure I have. I mean, I don't know.
My buddies and I were texting about it last night.
Well, he promotes it. It's not a secret. He doesn't pretend. He's on Instagram saying, "Hey, here's my hair system. It glues on for 2 months." And then it
Hold
falls
on.
off.
Let me see this. What? He doesn't even.
Remember to hand me the phone back for Alex.
Wait a minute. He doesn't even cover his whole head.
No.
What is this?
It's not like me. I'm all natural.
Yeah, I don't think you could call that a hairpiece. That seems more like a.
It's a
sort of-
system. That's Cy Sterling's hair club for
Oh,
men.
it's going to be a while?
Yeah, they glue it on.
But
Well, that's
can't-
hideous.
That looks like he's doing it as a performance. That's not
paid.
So the entire back part of his head is exposed in some parts.
But so is the front.
Yeah,
it's
it looks terrible.
That's not a wig.
You should go bald gracefully like a lot of some of your favorite broadcasters.
That's right.
That's
That's
why
right.
I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. You're just going to be right there till I'm done.
Al Michaels, you're coming back for another year?
One more year on Amazon, and make sure you check out what stupid show Amazon's showing us.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah, Mr. Beast. He'll be on there doing some stupid-ass game show.
Year 40 of you calling NFL games there, Mr.
I
Michaels.
know,
Congratulations.
It's insane. I've been doing this one.
He was telling a story during one of the games, I think last year, because it must have come up about it was baseball or whatever. And he was telling the story about he was doing, I think either in Cincinnati. Yeah, I think it was in Cincinnati. He said his first big job was in Cincinnati, and he was calling the Reds versus the A's in the 72 World Series. And I remember that because that was the first sporting event that I ever paid attention to, because my dad had kicked around Cincinnati. He was a Reds fan. I was in 3rd grade. I'm 62. I'm 62 years old. I was in 3rd grade. Also, by the way, it was the beginning of my, the heartbreak of my sporting, because my dad was into the Reds. So I thought, well, they can't lose. I really got into it. The very first thing I ever got into in my life.
And they were the big red machine, but they couldn't hand out. They couldn't hand out with Raleigh Fingers and Reggie Jackson.
Didn't they? They won a couple years later.
Well, they beat the Red Sox and the Yankees 75-76.
Yeah. I was like off baseball at that point.
See, that's wild. That's like your Joe Biden story. How old were you when Joe Biden got elected as
Same
senator?
thing. 3rd grade.
Yeah.
3rd grade. And at the time when Joe Biden was elected in 72, he was the youngest senator ever. He was actually 29 when he was elected, but he was able to he turned 30 before taking office. And I was in 3rd grade.
That's wild. Absolutely wild.
Not to engage in ageism.
Well, my first memory of Al Michaels, of course, is 1980 Olympics, the Winter Olympics.
That's
Lake
probably
Placid.
my first memory, too.
Yeah.
Do you believe in miracles?
Do you believe in miracles? No, he was a young man.
Do
at that
you
point.
believe in miracles?
That sounded more like a Muppet. I don't know
it
which
did,
one.
because it's dangerously close to Kermit the Frog. Do you believe in miracles, Piggy?
Hey, yeah, Piggy's here.
Boy, I got to say
A myth.
I don't know how good this is for this Graham Plattner. This interview is going on for like 20 straight minutes.
Yeah.
On Jake Tapper. I don't know what she's saying, but she's accusing him. Well, I know what she's accusing him of because I can see it. But
he's going to drop out tomorrow.
You think so?
Yeah.
He said, "Well,
no, he won't."
He's
You don't think he will?
categorically denying.
What does he have to do? Like, he's got nothing else. He's not already in the establishment. He doesn't have a future. If he drops out now, I think he'll stick it out.
Well, can he just like a crab fisher or some kind of thing? I don't know what.
He's an oyster
do
fisher.
that.
Or lobster man. That's
It's
what
that, yeah, something. It doesn't.
They made something up for him to do.
Doesn't he fish for crabs or something? He's a crab
He uses
fisherman.
a line and a worm. I'll catch a crab someday.
He's really bad at it.
Oh, I don't know. Innocent till proven guilty, I guess. I don't know. But I'm just saying, usually these interviews go on for like maybe 7
That's
minutes.
right. Innocent until proven guilty.
They're knocking out commercial breaks, I think, for this.
They are.
Yeah, so it might be quite devastating, I would imagine.
His allies have asked him to drop out.
Because of this story?
Yes, and there
Like
are
Ro Khanna and people like that?
Ro Khanna has asked him. I have nothing yet from what's her face from Maine, the senator from Maine,
Susan Collins.
Well, she
no,
doesn't-
no, not. I'm sorry, not Maine, Massachusetts. The one who's always tired.
Oh, Elizabeth Warren?
Yeah.
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 So
So
I
what
would
happens
imagine
if he drops out because he got the nomination, right?
They have time to put somebody else on the ballot if he does it quickly. If
Yeah.
not, then they have no time.
Okay, I changed my stance then. They'll force him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have time. You know, the thing is, I don't know because I'm not listening to this right now as it's going on, so I don't know exactly what is being said.
Let's guess.
But no, I don't.
It's not fun.
It's I don't want to get off on a joke thing and
Sure.
then get home and realize the things that she said. I'm not privy to it. But even before this, I think this idea that people think Susan Collins was just going to be a pushover. She has won like how many of these elections?
Yeah.
And I know that she has that reputation amongst Republicans of being wishy-washy, but obviously to keep getting elected, she's not so wishy-washy behind the scenes. And this guy seemed like he might have a lot of skeletons that could be, and she wasn't dumb. She wasn't going to make a big deal about that during the primary situation or anything like that. I just think it's kind of the way people thought she was going to be such a pushover. I never saw that. Now, again, I don't know the gravity of what's being said in this interview, and I don't know the validity of it. Alex Williams says I-20 West is slow through Nice Tony.
Yeah, all due to some trouble we've been trying to find on the jam cam. We definitely know it's there. Just trying to see what lane's blocked here, Eric. I-20 westbound, just west of Panola Road, exit 71. Stacking you up from the mall at Stonecrest. I-20 westbound, you're looking just fine, leaving 285 out in Lithia Springs. Eastbound, a tap of the brake as you make your way past the theme park and Riverside Parkway. What's the story on 85 near the Mall of Georgia, Sky Smith?
I-85 northbound, that crash that we talked about earlier, the Gravel Springs Road over there, that is all gone. All lanes are back open, but we are seeing some residual delays back to Highway 317. Traffic is brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the Trustdale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Here we are. The hot and humid Georgia days are back, and this is the time of the year your AC could be tested, running harder than ever. This is Scott Slade, and if your air conditioning is having trouble answering the bell, I have good news. Ragsdale Heating and Air is here to keep you and your family cool and save you money. Right now, you can get up to $1,700 off a new Carrier home comfort system, and along with their terrific service, here's something else homeowners like me really love about Ragsdale. Your new system comes with Ragsdale's own exclusive 15-year parts and labor warranty. That means zero repair costs till 2041. No stress, no out-of-pocket, just comfort for years to come. Ragsdale's your go-to team for plumbing, electrical, and insulation, too. All under one roof, all with the same dependable service. I'm still loving my kitchen lighting they installed years ago. Why choose Ragsdale? More than 13,000 five-star reviews, and many of their employees have been with the company 10, 20, even 30 years. Scheduling is easy, too. Book online at ragsdaleair.com or call them. Ragsdale is the name I know you can trust.
Are you struggling with weight gain, high cholesterol, constipation, warts, or kids who seem to be constantly sick? Hi, I'm Sue Becker from Bread Beckers with Sue's Healthy Minute. I have a degree in food science, and for more than 30 years, I've studied the incredible health benefits of real whole grains and bread. Come visit us at the Bread Becker store in Woodstock, where we can teach you how to make real, delicious bread, a healthy, easy, affordable solution for your family that can change your lives. At Bread Beckers, we offer in-person and online cooking classes. Come check out our complete line of grains, beans, sweeteners, other natural foods, and top-of-the-line kitchen equipment and more. We'll teach you how to make your own real bread that might be the answer to your family's physical ills. Take the first steps to a healthier life. Visit breadbeckers.com and listen to Sue's Healthy Minutes podcast to make a healthy eating change in your life. Visit breadbeckers.com or our Bread Beckers store in Woodstock.
Just call Sweet James at 1-800-9-million. Just call Sweet James, your accident attorney.
You want to know why you should call the accident attorneys at Sweet James if you're hurt in a crash? Check this out. Sweet James' client riding his motorcycle on the freeway. Car crossed into his lane, knocked him off his bike. His accident left him with fractures and spinal injuries, needing multiple surgeries. He called Sweet James. Here's what happened next. The attorneys at Sweet James stepped in, fought back, and delivered a win of $2.25 million. They can't guarantee the outcome. Results vary, but experience matters. If you're hurt in a wreck, call the accident attorneys at Sweet James for a free case review at 800-9-million, 800-900-0000, and sweetjames.com. Pay nothing until they win.
Just call Sweet James at 1-800-9-million. Just call Sweet James, your accident attorneys.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
It's 6:30. I'm Veronica Waters. WSB's top local story this half hour. His Instagram DMs helped seal the deal as a Clayton County jury returns a quick verdict against a 41-year-old man accused of raping and molesting a minor.
The child was groomed over a 3-year period until she told her mother what a family acquaintance was doing to her. DA Tasha Mosley says children understand stranger danger, but this crime is different.
How do you teach children to watch out for that person that they know?
And it didn't take long for the jury to return a guilty verdict after seeing Octavius Ellis's explicit messages to the child.
and a jury convicted him. I think the deliberations was less than an hour.
Ellis will spend 35 years in prison. Lisa Nicholas, 95.5 WSB.
Early voting is underway today ahead of the July 28th special election for Metro Atlanta's 13th congressional district. The winner will fill the remainder of late Congressman David Scott's term, which runs through the end of this year. Now, November's general election is going to find the winner for the next full term, which begins next year. Democrats are starting to distance themselves from Maine Senate candidate Graham Plattner after a report by Politico. In it, a woman who dated Plattner accuses him of forcing her to have sex with him nearly 5 years ago. Plattner takes to social media to deny it.
Regardless of the inaccuracy of the reporting, but mindful of the political reality it will inflict, we are taking the time to reflect on the best path forward.
Congressman Ro Khanna of California and Senator Ruben Gallego of Arizona are withdrawing their endorsements, with Khanna saying Plattner should drop out of the race. A Metro Atlanta man is recovered after drowning on Lake Allatoona over the holiday weekend.
Investigators say 28-year-old Fidel Ojwang of Lilburn went off the back of a ski boat on Sunday afternoon near Glade Marina on Lake Allatoona and never resurfaced. With the help of sonar, Department of Natural Resources game wardens located his body in 60 feet of water after midnight Monday morning. They then used a remote-operated vessel to recover Ojwang's body, which has now been transferred to the Bartow County coroner. DNR says 3 other people drowned on Georgia's waterways over the holiday weekend. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
Some Georgia homeowners who lost money after falling victim to an aggressive real estate contract scheme are now eligible for restitution. Sean Conroy with the Georgia Attorney General's office says homeowners who paid MV Realty's early termination fee are able to get their share of a $1 million judgment.
The marketing was targeting, in many cases, older adults. The terms of the agreement were not fully disclosed to the signers, and so that's where the deception was involved.
40 years in the fine print for that fee. Some 3,300 Georgia homeowners signed contracts with that Florida-based company. And as part of this judgment, MV Realty is banned from doing business in Georgia. By the way, those who were involved in having their money taken do not have to file any paperwork today to get that money back. It will be coming to them automatically. The suspect in the killing of right-wing podcaster Charlie Kirk is in court for a 5-day preliminary hearing today. Prosecutors are hoping to show a judge there is enough evidence to take this case against Tyler Robinson to trial and for them to seek the death penalty. President Trump admits he asked FIFA's president to review that red card against top U.S. soccer player Flo Balogun. And while insisting he didn't demand the 1-game suspension for the star striker be lifted, the fact that it was now lets Balogun play in tonight's World Cup match against Belgium.
If they wouldn't allow, a top player, maybe the best, maybe among the best players on the team to play, I think it would have had a big stain.
Yeah, and so now it is do or die for the Stars and Stripes, who are looking to advance to the World Cup's quarterfinals for the first time since 2002. That boil water advisory for Henry County appears to remain active this hour. It involves all areas generally east of I-75 and generally south of Turner Church, Honey Creek, and Snapping Shoals roads. Now, this excludes McDonough and all but a handful of neighborhoods in Locust Grove. The Water Authority says there were some operational issues. Water pressure dropped too low, and that could lead to a health hazard. They've been doing testing. In the meantime, they're saying folks should boil water if it's needed for food, drinks, or toothbrushing. Bring it to a rolling boil for at least 1 minute before using it. And that is going to remain in effect until further notice. It is 6:34, and I'm giving you notice right now that it's time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Our triple team traffic kicks off with Alex Williams.
You know we got you covered, Veronica. We are watching the brake lights still inbound on the East Freeway, 20 westbound, slowing right around Stonecrest, Evans Mill, Lithonia Industrial Boulevard, over to the trouble that's been blocking at least one lane between Panola Road and Wesley Chapel. Eastbound ride is getting a little bit better. 85 south up in Gwinnett County. Going to check to see if there's any more trouble here. 85 south below Highway 317. Might just be that sunshine slowing you down as you leave I-985. Any improvements through downtown Atlanta, Sky Smith?
Oh, definitely. Connector southbound. We just have a little bit of delay between 17th Street Bridge and Georgia Tech. And for your connector northbound ride, we're looking at a little bit of stop and go action happening between University Avenue and Georgia Tech. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
And now, Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast is coming your way. Here's WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Partly cloudy skies and staying warm this evening, dodging a few rain showers and thunderstorms that may be heavy at times, but the storms will come to an end around midnight. Lows tonight settling into the low 70s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, rising to the upper 80s to low 90s, watching for a few more pop-up showers and thunderstorms through the afternoon. Sunshine on Wednesday with a high around 93. Thursday and Friday, partly cloudy, an isolated pop-up storm possible. Temperatures climbing into the mid-90s.
Right now, we are looking at 87 degrees in the city of South Fulton. It's 88 in Smyrna and 89 in Midtown Atlanta at 6:36. More news at 7 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
For over 50 years, Breda Pest Management has believed in doing right by our community. It's Scott Slade with my friend Matt Breda of Breda Pest Management. Matt, thank you for your support of the WSB Care-a-thon, benefiting the Aflac Cancer Center at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
We will give $100 for every new Breda client now through July 24th with a minimum donation of $20,000. Let's make an impact together.
Breda, Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs.
Men, if ED or PE is affecting your performance in the bedroom, you don't have to live with it. Priority Men's Medical Center restores men's performance in the bedroom in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Even when Viagra and Cialis have failed, men are now lasting longer than ever. Right now, your consultation and first treatment are free. Call Priority Men's Medical Center now at 404-885-8885 or PriorityMen'sMedical.com.
Mega firms send a paralegal. Steelhorse sends a lawyer. SteelhorseLaw.com.
If your garage door stops working, is that urgent? If some repair guy says he can maybe come out tomorrow or maybe the day after that, is that a problem? I mean, if you got to get to work and your car's stuck in your garage, that's urgent. If your wife's 39 weeks pregnant, starts feeling a little something, it's raining cats and dogs, the go bag is already in the trunk, and your car's stuck in your garage, that's urgent. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. If you call us to repair your garage door, we ask, what time is good for you? We adjust our schedules to meet your schedule. And we always have same-day availability, because sometimes it's urgent. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage, and we'll come over when you need us. Because if you call us, it's your call.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Greg Russ, knowing that you'd be joining us, as you always do.
Yeah,
I had a
some
couple.
surprise, some special preparation.
Well, no, nothing that's like delightful or anything. I just picked a couple of stories that.
I like to be delighted.
Yeah, we all do. We all do. We all. That's it's everyone enjoys something that's just delightful.
Good delightening.
Is there anybody out there who's like, not another delightful thing?
Tired of being delighted.
It's just, it says here from Wired. Says,
Huh? They're still around?
Yeah, still around.
Why does that surprise you?
I don't know.
I mean, they're not like they're an online magazine for the most part.
Well, it's my thing now, anytime you bring it up. But it does surprise me to an extent. I used to do a lot of work with Wired, video work, but it just surprises me. I don't hear anything about them, but you're finding the articles left and right.
Or do the articles find me? The way algorithms are, turns out, it says, good news. Turns out the Earth will never be swallowed by the sun. Doesn't that make...
Yeah.
Can we get that?
They don't know. They can't
Can
say
we?
that for
Hold
sure.
on.
We don't know.
Don't poop on my parade. Come on. We're going to get that stress. Get that stress.
Maybe the sun should relax a little.
Get that stress. We were all stressed out that in 5 billion years...
You were worried about it.
I was worried.
I think it's better because to me, the idea of just a cold, dark planet once the sun collapses on itself.
Yeah.
Existing forever.
Just
being
being like a white star
that's
that's just
gone.
right. It's just going to end up going back into like a white star that just sits there forever.
Guys, we have time. We have time to figure this out. We have 5 billion years to figure out what our next move is going to be, whether we move the whole planet or if we go to another
Well, we
planet.
don't have to move now because it's not going to swallow us.
That's right.
So we're
It'll
good.
still boil us.
Well, listen, what's going to happen
Not
to the
us.
oceans? It's
Our
not going to be
bones.
us. We're going to be long gone. We're going to be.
Our bones will be
Well,
around 5 billion years either.
We will have lived, 50,000 lives before. Although, they say that, the reason that we get this idea that the Earth, that the sun is halfway through its life, about 4.5 billion years, on what should be like a 10 billion year lifespan, is because we have studied other suns that are typical of that sun. It's much like our own sun. Well, how do we know ours isn't a little bit different?
It's true.
You
What
wake
if
up
it has
tomorrow, kaboom.
The equivalent of a sun aneurysm.
Yeah.
Something just explodes.
Sunurism.
Yeah. What if it has a sunurism? And it's really one of those kind of weird things. It's like either it'll be 5 billion years from now or tomorrow.
So how do they know it's not going?
It's because they
How
have
do
so
they-
much. They have so much fuel. That's how much fuel is left in
Yeah.
it, right? So they figure that's how long it's going to go.
They
What?
also expect
Well, what
Earth's
they say is
orbit.
that-
Earth's orbit's going to expand outward too, instead of
Right.
like they thought that the orbital paths for
no,
each
the
of the planets.
sun was supposed to expand and get the Earth.
in the orbit that we're in now. On that scale, would have stayed the same, but now they're saying that our orbit will
Be
push
out.
Yeah, it'll be further.
So
out.
that's how they know. That's
Yeah.
how they can confidently state that the sun
Yes.
won't be, or the Earth won't be engulfed.
I don't think they're saying 100%. They're saying
It does say
90.
Mercury
They
and
don't know
Venus
crap.
definitely engulfed.
Oh,
though.
yeah,
so if
there's
you're
definitely
if you like them, they're
Yeah.
gone.
I don't
I
care.
mean, nobody really likes Venus.
No.
Nobody likes Mercury either. No one thinks
No,
of it.
Mercury.
Mercury.
drink it.
Mars likely survives, but scorched is what it says here.
It's already scorched.
Well, not from the sun.
Wow.
From the lack of
Something
an
happened
atmosphere.
to it.
Lost
Happened
all
to
of its
And-
lost its
Scorched.
atmosphere.
Other
It
planets
got scorched. I guess you're right.
Ouchie.
like Jupiter, Saturn, says some moons could temporarily have liquid water oceans when this happens.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, here's
that's
the
cool,
deal.
Then maybe life.
Yeah, here's the deal. We will not. We're talking about 4 or 5 billion. The stress
I
is
hope I
not.
live to see it.
Stress is not lifted off of
I
me.
won't go to the beach on Titan. I still hate the beach no matter what moon it's on.
That's right. I agree with Greg.
By the way, did you say that we had
Jellyfish.
a extra pair of tickets to Ariana Grande? Is that tonight or something?
Yeah. There was a big.
We have a pair of tickets. Yeah.
There was a big raffle going on here at the station to get the last pair of tickets.
Oh, and I forgot to get involved in that raffle.
I was wondering why Tim was smiling so much today. He probably got
I
this.
got
didn't
him.
Yeah.
Just me.
That show
Okay.
tonight? No one's
Yeah.
going to that. You got the game tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going
Is
to watch
it-
the game
is it
on my
tonight?
phone.
he? Ariana's excited.
Wait. Look, you got to be careful because there have been a few. We've had some storms. I don't want you to be. It does seem like I could just carry you away.
Snap her in half.
Is it tonight?
Yeah, it's tonight.
Those are my bones.
It's going to be a state.
State Farm Marina tonight.
Yeah. Well, nobody's using the Atlanta. They're not going to put up the Ariana Grande stage and then put the soccer pitch back down. So I think that's taken. The Benz is taken until this is. When's the last match in Atlanta?
The last match I think is next week.
Okay.
I got to double check because we have one tomorrow. We've got Egypt and Argentina that are playing tomorrow at noon. And I believe we have one.
Town.
Yeah, Messi's in town. He's actually been practicing at
Oh,
KSU.
my God.
At
I'm going to
KSU.
find his hotel and make a lot of noise. Shoot off fireworks all night.
Like the Mexicans were doing.
Well,
to
I'm
the
rooting
Eagles.
for
We love
Belgium.
you, Messi. Oh, yes, we do.
Are we all rooting for Belgium tonight because of what Trump did? Because I am. I'm rooting for the rule of
People
law.
are screaming at me on my Threads account. I've never had this much action on my
Well,
Threads
again,
account.
well, because
It's Threads.
I didn't even know you had a Threads account.
I'm an
I just-
AI model.
I literally.
Would you like me to follow you on Threads? AI crap.
All of my posts that I post on Instagram bleed through to Facebook and Threads, and I'm like,
Yeah,
my
but
Threads
I gotta
account
say,
is exploding.
I think that I'm glad you're going viral, whatever. But I think you're the issue isn't that we're all glad that our best players are playing. Nobody, and almost everybody agrees that he shouldn't have gotten the red card. The only issue is, should the president of one of the host countries get involved? That's the only question. The question isn't whether or not he deserved the red card. It's not even in play. It was the question. Oh, and the question isn't that FIFA hasn't moderated these things in the past. The only question, and I'm going to say this, and you're going to say, yeah, but he didn't deserve the red card. The only question that matters is it proper for the president of what the main host country to get involved? And you know that they had to be thinking in the back of their mind, if we say no, it's going to be a Truth Social posting thing. We're all going to be the enemy. He already named the ref and said he's not a good person and he's got a bad background and all of this kind of stuff. And so very much so FIFA could have gone, you know what the easier thing to do is? Just give him what he wants. And that's
couldn't they just then lie, pretend to be transparent? Oh, because the ref didn't call it on the field and VAR called it.
Right.
Technically, the ref wasn't supposed to watch it in slow motion, and he did. So they could have spun it in a way.
That's the main issue right there.
But they didn't spin it that way. That's the point. The point is not the only issue, Jared, is whether it's proper for the host country's president to insert him. That's the only question.
May I respond?
Only if you talk about that. You can't bring up anything else because that's the
here's
only
the thing.
question.
There have been other countries and their leaders that have gotten involved in the past before.
You think?
Including, Keir Starmer definitely got involved. There were talks to try to move, last night's game between Mexico and England to an earlier time.
Right.
Keir Starmer, when he was prime minister, fought against that, and he said, hey, I would much rather have the game at night.
Okay.
So that way my players don't get overheated down there.
But what happened there was it ended up going as scheduled.
And he didn't disparage anyone, did he?
Well, I believe
and
the Mexican team wanted to move it earlier, and also FIFA was making the argument that it would have been better for the time change for the English fans to be able to watch it.
So in reality, FIFA...
But Keir Starmer jumped in and said something.
I think that you're wrong. I think in reality, FIFA thought it would be better if Mexico wanted to do it earlier and English fans can be watching it, like 8 o'clock at night as opposed to 2 o'clock in the morning. Maybe it'll work for everybody. And then Keir Starmer says, well, we'd rather you just keep it where it is. To me, that's a little bit different than saying everybody in the World Cup. Listen, I'm glad that he's there.
Me too.
I'm glad that we have our best players. I'm just saying that's not what the argument's about. And the argument isn't about whether or not he deserved the red card. Almost everybody says that he didn't. This is not what the argument's about. And again, I'm glad that tonight I can watch our best players play. The only question is it proper? And knowing Trump has this thing where he's going to call you names if you don't go along. We got a break, but that's the only question.
I just think that there have been other countries that their leaders have gotten involved when situations like this have happened.
Well, they must keep
before.
their mouths shut.
Trump's the most popular person in the world, whether we like it or not. He's going to no matter what he says, it's going to make news.
He's
no matter
the one
what.
who said it.
And that's
Whereas
why there's news here.
If you're right, other presidents may have done it, but they kept their mouths shut the next day,
and
they allowed FIFA to come up with some cover story. He didn't allow that.
I would rather, in any circumstance, and I think that going forward, FIFA should, in all these circumstances, for any country, if there is a red card that is given based off video review for whoever the country is, they should apply this logic to it. This is a smart move for FIFA.
If the president cares, you'll
No, it's not. It's just looking back at the play and
again,
making sure
see
it's
what
a
you've
red card.
done here? You've got us back at the red card. And it's not about the red card. It has nothing to do with the red card. Alex Williams says there's a crash on 85 South in Sewanee.
85 should be getting a red card for all the crashes they've had this afternoon, Eric. This one is another one inbound, 85 southbound, below Highway 317, exit 111. It is knocking out that right lane and stacking up the ride as you leave 985. Looks like we've had some traffic light issues along Gravel Springs Road where we had earlier trouble on 85 north just west of the interstate, jamming up that ride, so be mindful of that. 85 northbound, just a few brake lights left over, added to Cabot and Gwinnett, scattered about from 285 up toward Indian Trail Road. What's the story on I-75 south of the city, Sky Smith?
Well, it looks like we've got some folks headed back in town from the holiday weekend. It's creating a little bit of stop-and-go action on I-75 north out of Locust Grove. Now, as you get past Highway 81, the rest of your ride into the city is going to be good and clear. This report is sponsored by Echo Park Speedway, home of the Quaker State 400 weekend. The Quaker State 400, available at Walmart, roars into Echo Park Speedway July 11th and 12th. Get your tickets at Atlanta's night race online at EchoParkSpeedway.com. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the Trustdale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's Morning News.
In order here, you'll hear Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Democratic Senator Chris Van Hollen.
Make your morning commute a lot more tolerable.
Lane closures begin today as crews start work on express lanes.
Everything you need to know before you start your
New
day.
tech to watch this year includes advancements in self-driving cars and even self-driving 18-wheelers.
Atlanta's Morning News.
Tomorrow starting at 5.
Believed an argument led to a shooting in southwest Atlanta.
Wake up with 95.5 WSB. How Atlanta starts its day.
Coolray is celebrating 60 years of bringing home comfort to Atlanta, and they're making July a month to remember. Right now, you can upgrade your home comfort with a new Carrier cooling system starting at just $60 a month. The Georgia heat is here, and if your AC struggled last summer or you're worried about rising repair costs, now is the time to replace. For 60 years, Atlanta homeowners have trusted Coolray to keep their homes comfortable. To set an appointment today, simply go to Coolray.com. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
Cancer. One small cell can change everything. Beating it takes something big. Northside Hospital Cancer Institute is built for it. Built for breakthroughs. Pioneering clinical research, treatment, and surgical innovation. With the most cancer centers and board-certified oncologists in Georgia. We're built around you. With personalized care from screening through survival. Northside Hospital Cancer Institute. Built to beat cancer.
If you're thinking about selling your home this summer, there's no better time than now. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can skip the market uncertainty and sell your home hassle-free and for top dollar. Hi, this is Mark Spain. The guaranteed offer is the simplest way to sell your home. With our guaranteed offer, you're always in control. You can eliminate all the hassle, sell your home for top dollar, and move when you're ready. There are no showings, no open houses, and no stress. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Treated unfairly by the police? George Stein, the DUI lawyer, can help. GeorgeStein.com.
If you've been taught that all bread is unhealthy, I'm here to tell you not if it's real bread. Hi, I'm Sue Becker from Bread Beckers with Sue's Healthy Minute. If you're struggling with weight gain, high cholesterol, constipation, even warts, or kids who seem to be constantly sick, come visit us at the Bread Becker store in Woodstock, where we have taught thousands of customers that real bread might be their healthy solution. I have a degree in food science, and for more than 30 years, I've studied the incredible health benefits of real whole grains and bread. I discovered that store-bought bread has had most of the nutrients in the grain removed during milling, and yes, even packages labeled 100% whole wheat. Make a healthy eating change in your life at Bread Beckers in Woodstock. We'll show you how bread, but only real bread, might be the answer to your family's physical ills. The Bread Beckers. Visit breadbeckers.com or our Bread Beckers store in Woodstock.
Waiting for the right time to replace those drafty, rotting old windows? Now's the time. NG Windows is having their biggest sale of the year. Save 24% off, plus up to 12 months, no interest, no payments. Upgrade to beautiful Infinity by Marvin fiberglass windows now and save 24% off. Hurry, sale ends July 31st. Window and door shopping made simple.
Infinity by Marvin from NG Windows, yeah!
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
On BritBox, there is a place where stories twist like cobblestone roads, grand manners hide secrets, and stakes are higher than seaside cliffs. Find places worth getting lost in on BritBox. Watch new series like The Other Bennett Sister from the world of Jane Austen and A Woman of Substance starring Golden Globe winner Brenda Blethyn. If you want to get away, you're in the right place. Stream the best of British TV on BritBox. Free trial at BritBox.com.
Trump, he describes things like, well, it's a card.
It's red. It's red, much like, much like a traffic light. Well, it's usually yellow, and then it's red. The red light, which is a light that's red. And there's a yellow one in the middle that's a yellow light, and a green one that's called the green light. And the green light means go, and the red light means stop. And unless you live in Atlanta, then you just go right through it.
He says he didn't even know what a red card was.
But it was horrible. I didn't know what it was.
But this was definitely not that thing that you don't know what it is.
Yeah, you watched a lot of sports, is what you said.
Right.
You see a lot of sports.
Like in football, if you throw the red flag, that means You got to look at it. You know, they got to.
Yeah. And in NASCAR, you got to stop the whole race, right? You can't even work. You can't even work in the
I don't
on the
know
car.
that. I mean, that's for hillbillies.
Yes.
I don't watch that. I like fighting. There's no red flags in the fights.
Yeah.
Or
I don't
cards.
know what a red card is, but he definitely did deserve that red card.
No, he sure didn't. I mean, and he's one hell of an anchor, baby.
Oh.
Well, he said it is true.
Yeah.
I guess his.
I think his parents are from England.
Yeah. Well, they were
Well, one of
here.
them's
They
English.
were here, and his mother was too pregnant to fly back home.
Right. Yeah, TSA wouldn't let her.
So he was born here. All
was
right,
like, go Team USA. Come on, let's go.
However we got there. Go Team USA. I'll make myself a gin and tonic. Maybe a little gummy.
Yeah?
And root on.
No Belgian waffles, no Belgian chocolate
No,
tonight.
I'm not like you. I don't have to, yeah. Just win the game. I don't have to hate the other team. It's all right.
Just for tonight.
I love them waffles. Very good, huh?
Well, you know, it's easier way to get into France if you're German.
All right, Greg. Thank you for being here with us today.
You are welcome.
And the rest of you. And the audience, to everyone. That music's telling us two things. Shut the hell up, get the hell out. You know us. We do what we're told. Shelley Winter is up next. He's got a great radio show for you, as usual. We're going to come back tomorrow, do this all over again, start at 3 p.m. You're all invited to join us, but until then, continue on your journey. Don't piss off the genie.
656, Trustdale.com traffic center. About to clear this crash out of the right lane in Swanee, 85 southbound below Highway 317. And now yet another one, 85 north in northern Gwinnett, Gravel Springs Road, exit 118. That crashes in a couple of left lanes. Traffic brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate.